Go ahead.
Never turning my camera on.
Oh, come on.
Hit pray, sir.
Oh, this is the greatest intro ever. You're making me do the fucking work.
My name is Ray. Ray Skywalker. Well, actually, it's just Ray. Technically, it should be Ray Palpatine. But I was mentored by a Skywalker, even though he was kind of a dick to me.
Next. God, it bothers me so much that you have a PNG file that's not transparent in your goddamn intro.
Oh my god.
I do that just for you, buddy.
Who's your graphic department? That fucking 5-year-old over there with the Crayola markers.
Bing Images.
Oh my god.
He tried to use Ask Cheese, but Ask Cheese just replied, "Why?"
Oh, it turned into ass cheese, and I was like, "Oh God!"
Oh my
I don't wanna
god.
see that
No,
shit.
I can't stop. Stop, please stop. I'm on drugs. Stop.
You're on drugs, eating a nasty wiener.
Carol, this is sliced up hot dog and a baked potato. Don't be
Jeez.
nasty.
Hey,
It was,
it's
two
like-
baked it was actually 2 baked potatoes and a sausage infused with cheese, so it leaked a little bit every time you press the knife on it.
you.
Oh, it's Steven.
Oh my god.
Did you start with just the tip, or did you cut it in half?
Okay. I always. All right, you want to know how I cut a hot dog? I do start.
No,
with the
I
one
don't
all the way
really.
down.
That's how most pornos start.
It's always just the tip.
Okay. Hey y'all.
Oh, Derek, you should have planned this better. You
What?
could have changed your name to say Just, and that could be the, and the snow could have been the tip, and just had it across the bottom.
It's not too late.
It is too late for me. I'm lazy.
Oh shit!
Ah.
I'm dead already. I'm not even 5 minutes.
Why is
into
it
this
why
show.
is it you always get interruptions when you're live? Never when you're behind scenes. It's always when you're live.
Oh yeah.
The way the train goes, Arlena? It's just it starts heading. There's no stopping it.
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Anywho, what? Daryl is now just
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Daryl, I would like to say I yesterday's game was fun.
Oh, I get it.
It was.
I named this the clip that we posted "Scoped for Her Pleasure."
Nice. I dig it.
I get it.
Sorry.
It's funny.
Yes, it is.
Steven's supposed to change his name to the.
There we
There
go.
we go.
Oh my god.
He's shouting it out. Just the tip.
Singular.
Just
Or it's
She's now turned it sideways, going, "I got to cut it from another end." Fuck this shit. You guys are the brats. Worst. Sorry.
I just walked in. I saw the sign out front said free coffee and possible titties. That's the only reason I'm here.
Hey, Snow,
Where am I?
Snow, I got you covered. Free titties right there, bro.
I just needed a ride to the
On a
nunnery.
face. Oh shit.
It's Gilbert Gottfried's
not the
face.
nunnery.
It's Gilbert Gottfried's face, though.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. What a nice stack he had. Just saying. Rack,
Gilbert
rack,
Gottfried?
Rack.
Blow it
It
up.
just
quickly,
makes me
Daryl.
want to do
Yeah,
that.
make it bigger. Make it bigger.
Oh, believe me, I will. Mhm.
Hi,
Mhm.
remember me from Aladdin? I made out with Peter Parker.
Is it true that more than a handful is a waste?
No.
Only
Okay,
if it
good.
leaks through your fingers like Jello. I don't know.
I mean,
Oh wow.
If you have more than, excuse me,
Oh my
you-
god.
if you
Oh,
have
Jesus
more
Christ.
than a
Hammond
handful,
for-
Oh god.
it leaves plenty to motorboat while you fondle.
Oh,
I heard somewhere that like the perfect tit shape, at least back then was like champagne glass, like a champagne. And I'm like, how the hell are you gonna fit them in a champagne glass? I don't understand. Well, I was thinking the flute.
Oh my god.
Just a tip X-wing. I'm changing my name back. This is weird.
I didn't understand the champagne
No,
glass.
that is hilarious. Just a tip, X-Wing.
Hi guys.
When did X-Wing grow
on,
a
man?
cop mustache?
Oh, he's
I've
had
had
that
it,
for a
dude.
while.
Wow, where have I been?
Dash.
Dash Rendar.
You just seen him when he was twerking.
Oh yeah. When I see X-wing
God.
now, she's like, oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Have my sausage, baby.
Oh, that's okay. That's Daryl.
Oh, y'all.
I'm trying to figure out who everybody is right now. There we go.
Oh
I'm in here.
gosh.
I'm snowed up.
What's up, buddy?
Nada, how you doing, man?
I'm dealing with the freaking DMB.
On a Saturday?
Yeah, trying.
A DMV.
Need a little excitement.
What's Department
Snap
of
it to a Slim
On a
Jim.
Saturday?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, brother.
Wow.
Let me tell you something, brother. That's Psycho Colonel Sanders.
Oh gosh.
I got you right now, brother.
Oh, for fuck's sake, you're
Slim
bogus.
Jim.
The Macho Mandalorian, yeah.
The Macho Man.
Did we do the Machalorian?
There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Machalorian.
I'm entirely too sober.
Yeah,
I'd be
you
like,
are.
Dude, I just started.
Wouldn't it
For
be
this? For this
Not by
place?
choice.
Yes.
It's not by choice.
That'd be like Razor Razor Ramon, right? But you use Ray Skywalker.
Well, hi everybody who showed up in the chat.
Hey.
Where's Tyrion here?
We've been on for almost 10 minutes and I haven't said hi to anybody yet.
Cute
So,
small car. Hey, how are you?
well, we had to play the intro for Leia Rose, who spelled out Ray Skywalker in the chat. How dare you besmirch our chat like that? Anyway,
Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, rough.
yes,
Mm-hmm. Very rough.
yes, I saw that and I was like, oh no.
Daryl likes it rough.
Yeah, I know.
And he barks.
Anyway, Vori was here earlier, says Thrust.
Hey.
He's not feeling well, so he had to go lay down. He DM'd me.
Oh.
He's going through some shit right now, so we're with you,
Yeah.
buddy. Hey,
All the
Scott, how
way.
you doing, bud?
Hey, Scott.
Mr. Rose, Mrs. Rose, not related.
I was going to say, is that Mr. and Mrs. Rose?
No. Well, I mean, technically, yes. They're just not to each other.
They don't know it yet. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Arlena's apprentice?
Hello, my secret apprentice, aka assassin.
An ass assassin?
Ooh.
Assassin.
Well, nuttery. Hey, Squeaker, how you doing?
Should it be
Squeaka.
ass gashing?
Hi, Squeaka.
Nods. So it begins. Remember saying X-Wing, X-Wing, X-Wing.
Right?
Hey, brother. How you doing, John?
What's up, Black Dragon?
You just added me on Facebook.
Emperor?
My master.
Mandalorian? What's up, brother?
Hi, Lauren. Hey.
Medalon. Spirian, how you doing? Hadn't seen
What's
you
up,
in
brother?
forever.
Spirian. What is up, Spirian?
We literally played with him a couple days ago.
Yeah, but
Yes.
We
I
should give
haven't
a
seen
long
him in a while.
time.
Just see him.
I have not seen Spirian in some time. I was speaking for myself.
mhm,
She can
mhm.
speak for whatever that is in her.
That is Mr.
Whitwer with a 14 pack.
Sam Whitwer.
Oh.
Yes, Sam Whitwer. That's
We're all
my
being toxic.
toxic masculinity.
Oh, I know who can be toxic.
He's hot, but he's a jerk.
Oh my god. Oh yes.
What's
Oh.
up, girls?
What the
I'm back,
fuck?
bitches.
Baby, yeah.
Oh, I
Oh my
love.
God,
I
I love
fucking
you.
love that you put that in your
McQueen.
thumbnail. I about died when I saw that shit.
Oh, that makes my neck stiff.
There can be only one.
What a long neck.
Oh, it's
Viagra
longer than
got
that,
stuck
actually.
in it.
You think that's long?
Some real toxic.
It's long, but it's also stringy like.
Wait, we say toxic masculinity, and this is what Arwen comes up with.
Arwen, I don't know what century you're from, but that's not toxic masculinity. The only thing toxic about Urkel is the pride people offended by the suspenders.
Oh my god!
Oh god,
Oh my gosh.
I can't see
Lemon
toxic
water.
somebody. Oh no.
I mean, he did. Didn't he say like "milady" and stuff like that? Though. I mean, that's toxic behavior.
Oh, Laura, I love
Macho
you so
stuff.
much. Sorry.
I never watched the show. I have no clue. I don't even know.
Oh
what
my
that was
gosh! You never
Sure.
watched Family Matters? Oh my gosh!
from.
Oh.
3 minutes.
No.
Oh,
3
Six
minutes
has
of
the
playtime.
ultimate.
Oh, 6. I don't want to see that face.
The best part is Snow's Macho Man is pointing the finger, and Six's avatar is like, ugh.
Ah!
Oh wow. Popping
know.
out.
I mean, that's,
Nice
now that
rack.
I two of them,
Oh my gosh!
I can't, y'all. I just can't. Oh my
This is
god. What
getting
the hell
out of
did they
hand.
give me in the hospital? Shit.
Oh, you guys.
I have an excuse. The rest of them, I don't know. Sick motherfuckers. Who knows?
I have my excuses. I'm always like this.
Yeah.
Oh my god, 6.
Oh shit. Oh my
Oh shit, that's more
God.
than one tip.
That's a lot of tips. Damn.
She must work at a restaurant.
I got a big mouth.
Put 'em all
Oh,
in.
yeah.
my.
Yeah.
Oh my.
The size of your mouth doesn't matter.
Oh my! I
It's
do
how
that
deep your
picture
throat
is
is.
so funny.
That is true. No, that is true. How deep? Yeah, that is true. Actually.
Yeah, mouth size doesn't matter. You can have a small mouth. It's how deep your throat is. That's the most important thing.
Why are we here again?
Oh, we're supposed to be talking about toxic masculinity.
You just talked about
not
toxic deep
femininity.
throat.
Oh,
What the-
y'all just sit there and look pretty. Let the ladies talk.
Yeah.
Everyone turn your cameras off. They said look pretty.
I got it covered.
Oh shit.
Here's my paper
Oh.
bag. Here's the smiley face on-set paper bag. Here is my lighter. Let's go.
Oh my
Anyway.
gosh.
Hey y'all.
Aw,
So dead.
where'd she go?
I don't know how to survive this day.
Who?
My
You gotta
unibrow
make it
chick.
through. I'm co-hosting EBN tonight.
You
Are
Oh,
you?
is that
Oh,
really?
well, la di da.
Really?
Yeah, Nick and I are
Nice.
Well,
co-hosting, and they're bringing on the dude that's running the ICCC.
Cool.
Oh,
Bring me on.
cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Bring me on. Thanks, Wayne.
You're
mean to
me.
No, bring me on, then we'll bring Collector on, and we'll start talking sweet whispers from Hallmark time.
I'll bring the dog bed and just.
I shake
I
this
just
pussy
want to
just for you.
snuggle.
Very cuddly. I've just never seen anybody do that before. It's like a live stream, and the dude is just like, I respect him for it, but he's just like laying down on a blanket and a pillow, just like.
He's lounging.
Spread eagle.
I love Star Wars.
Oh my god.
He
Yeah.
was
my-
spread eagle like
That
a
was
Y
friggin-
wing.
He didn't have underwear on. I know that much.
No, it's more like a thong laced with Cheetos.
Dust in every crevice.
Oh my
Oh
god.
God, why'd I use the extra spicy?
Oh, wow. Ow. Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm unemployed. How cool is that?
For what, a week?
2 weeks, yeah.
2 weeks.
I'm
Wait,
excited.
You're
I
unemployed.
thought you put in your 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, no, my last day was yesterday.
But you're just
Oh,
on
nice.
vacation now, right?
Yeah, for 2 weeks, I'm just gonna dick off and get my life in order, and then do a bunch of
Oh,
streaming,
yeah?
and then it's Nashville.
Enjoy it. Fuck yeah, enjoy
Hell
it.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm super pumped.
Yeah, now you don't have to deal with asshole boss anymore.
Exactly.
You can watch from afar.
Yeah, and get jelly.
He'll watch me.
That's-
I know he's gonna miss me.
That's what he was. He was jealous. Oh my gosh.
I am
Oh my
Galdar the
God.
Barbarian.
Gildar the Barbarian.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Lament my women. We're from France.
Oh
And
wow.
speaking of being on the floor, that's where my ass needs to be. I need to lay some pillows out there and just
You're
retch out.
not? Usually that's where you're sitting is on the floor.
No, I'm in my
No.
chair right
Oh
now.
God, she's taking her chances with her chair.
Ugh.
Oh God,
Oh.
Arlena. You know what? Should I move to the bed?
Did
Seriously.
you shove the leg in the hole real good today?
Huh?
Did you
Did
shove
you
the
get
leg in the hole real good today?
Did I shove the leg in the whole Rogan today? What?
Real good.
Sheesh.
Oh, real good.
Did the
Did
wood
you
go into the
shove
hole
the leg
really
in the
good?
hole
Wood has
real
been
good
in the
today?
hole since the other
Wait,
day. It is
wait,
all
Sorry.
is this really toxic masculinity or how to teach Armin to speak?
This is just the intro to the
I have
show.
an
We haven't even
excuse.
started shit yet.
I have
Right?
an excuse. My brain is impaired.
Uh,
No,
But how is this different from any other?
stop, Arlene. Stop. I don't know. Y'all are freaking me out a little more. It's just, it is what it is.
Oh
I don't
gosh.
know. Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway,
gosh.
it's so if you do hear some clanking around, it's me moving shit, and I probably forgot. So
She's
Clank
probably
us.
it's probably looking for a thesaurus. What do they mean by these words? What are they using?
stop, Steven. God.
I didn't know there was 4 A's in that word. What the fuck?
Oh my God, y'all! I'll just sit here and
Oh.
just giggle. That's good.
Arwen should have her own brand of wine.
Yeah. Juice box, not juice box.
But I'm not drinking though. That's it. I'm not juice box, not juice box. My God. No, I'm not drinking. I'm not.
Hey, Anthony, YouTube fan. How you doing, buddy?
I would not be
Oh,
safe.
dude.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah. Yeah, Brandon, I am.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Brandon, how you doing, buddy?
What's up?
Man, the anime. What's up, brother?
Hi, Brandon.
Dr.
So-
Prescribed.
What was the last toxic male film that you watched? Any
This
order.
live stream.
Whoever.
Ooh.
Every week. X-Wing,
Oh.
what's wrong with your camera?
I'm working on something with my ATEM. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay. I thought there was something wrong.
No.
But it's PM.
Oh, the
Thank
most
you.
toxic thing I've seen was that dude threatening to slap someone not wearing a mask on Twitter. That was my favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
Most
Oh, I heard
toxically
about that, but
masculine
I
movie
haven't
I've seen.
seen it yet.
Hmm.
Yeah, last year some old man kind of challenged me at the grocery store. He was all masked up and looked at me, and I wasn't wearing a mask because the mandates were already lifted. And he's like, "You feeling lucky today?" And I was like, "Sure am."
The mayonnaise was already lifted.
Oh my gosh.
Man,
Is it been coming or no?
Wow.
Jesus Christ. For pennies a day, you two can invest in
I forgot
Q-tips.
my manners. Hold my pinky up while I drink.
Shit.
I'm trying to think of what I've seen that's like toxically masculine lately, and there's just I guess I don't know what that means, so I don't know.
I could be very wrong and just be like every trans that walks into a female washroom. That's very toxic masculinity, isn't it?
Every
Well-
trans that walks into a washing machine.
Or it could be like
Oh
the
no! Next week's doing it too.
two women that got pregnant in a prison for having sex with a transgender.
That's the one. That's the one.
Yeah,
Two,
and like
two
nobody
female
saw that
inmates. Yeah, two
Mhm.
female inmates got impregnated by the same trans inmate in an all-female prison.
A surprise! Oh my God, who did? I mean, what?
Yo, the alimony payments are gonna suck.
Mm-hmm.
Here's half of your dues for the next week. Can you? Oh, I can get a Snickers. All right, let's go.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't know about all that.
I saw Desperado not too long ago. Does that count?
Why don't you come?
I mean, it was on Nick's Toxic Tuesday.
And
So
I'm,
Well, to
What?
Nick,
No,
anything
does-
that's
if it
not a
does-
pizza is toxic.
does it not count? I mean, I don't know.
What?
I liked it.
Nick
I thought it
Weiser.
was kind of toxic.
He's obsessed with pizza.
Oh,
Anything that's not a pizza, I think, is toxic to him.
Is it
No,
on its
God, we
way?
talked last year sometime about doing a pizza stream, doing a food stream or something like that, and we just hadn't done it yet. Like get just hammered and be eating food on stream, just talking shit.
Yeah, that's what I call
Just-
content.
Hey, it was like this show just with
It's a
food
mukbang.
because we drink and talk
Mukbang,
enough
not
shit all the time.
mukbang.
It is
Mukbang.
mukbang. Actually, it's mukbang if you want to get technical.
Whoa,
but
whoa, whoa! Let's not use terms we don't
It's a
want.
mukbang.
that's what it is, y'all. That's the way you technically
Sounds
it's
racist.
pronounced. Like the difference between manga and manga. Mukbang and
Potato,
mukbang.
potato. Let's call the whole thing off.
I'm allergic to mango.
Me too.
Mangoes suck.
Oh my God, y'all. I used to live in Florida and my best friend had this big mango tree out there, and those things would get overripe and they'd go splat on the ground, and all you would smell is that rotten mango smell. I cannot eat them to this day.
There you
Ugh.
go. I actually. Oh, here we go. Here, I even actually because people.
What is
hold
this? What is this?
on. Listen.
I like that.
My waistline is under siege, says Fat Steven Seagal. Thank you, Steven.
Knock
Is
that
that-
right there.
Is that
Oh, I
disrespect?
want to do that.
Yes. TNPC.
Hell yeah.
I like that guy.
Teach me how to do that.
There's Daryl going down.
Again.
Not no more.
Sharks
Oh,
with frickin' laser beams attached to their heads.
Sorry.
Yeah, you need to teach me how to do that for sure. That's so cool.
Honestly, now that you show that, I think the last toxic movie I watched would have to have been an Austin Powers movie. Even though it's a
what-
comedy, they're really
I'm sorry to interrupt. What was the topic again? I'm so confused.
Toxic masculinity and why we need it.
It never stays on.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Or, is it really gone for good?
We just went
either
from
one.
mangoes to Fortnite to.
That's dude,
Snowdrup's so
Snowdrop,
confused. He's like, what the hell?
welcome
I
to the back
apologize,
tube.
man. This is our every time we stream. This is how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
We good on with a subject we want to talk about. Sometimes we never get to that because shit like this. Everybody's got
Oh.
ADD and we're drinking.
Oh, I got it.
But I sincerely apologize, sir, and I appreciate you coming on today. And if you drop out at any time, I will understand.
I came in prepared with
I'll
a
just
link
blame it
on
on-
toxic masculinity too.
Let's
I'm
talk
blaming on
about it,
technical
man.
difficulties.
Let me. I have a question after this, though. I have a question.
What is this?
This is. I think this is the most toxic thing I've seen lately.
We will not give in to the thinkers. I can't eat this, but
Oh,
how
fuck.
funny is it to smell?
That is so disgusting.
Oh my God.
That's nasty.
It is-
want to live on this planet anymore.
Oh God. That's just
Uh-huh.
out. All right,
I've
let
been
me ask
sending-
y'all.
Go ahead.
I got the faces from everyone that I wanted.
That pisses me off because that's a woman and I'm a woman and I don't ever want anyone to think that I would do something like
Oh
that.
fuck.
You know,
no,
I was talking to
agree.
my fiance this morning in bed, and she brought up this. It was a picture. It's not like a meme, and it said like, I guess I'm one of the women that's joining the growing list of women who are straight and feminine, and she's 30 now, who were tomboys in their youth, and she's a very feminine lady, and she's horrified with the fact that she would have be considered as a trans kid when she was growing up just because she was a tomboy.
Yeah, and
I
that
think-
term now is sexist.
And I think the difference is 6 is that it's highlighting the insanity because if Liz of TikTok usually posts something, it's because it's from an account that is probably posted a lot worse that they can't do. We're in the world of insanity, and it's pretty much people are thinking it's normal to be mentally unstable. Most of the times, I will bring back the rubber padded rooms. I think those are a lot more safer.
Speaking rubber padded rooms. Hi, sweetie.
Oh God,
Hey, Valiant.
the guy that didn't even talk to me
Oh,
yesterday
no.
to say hi. That fucker.
No, I gotta go. I can't hang out with this guy.
Yeah, I can't be here for this. Sorry.
Yeah, way to clear her room.
Damn, invite one and we lose 2.
That's usually what
how it
happens when I
works.
join.
Hello, Steven. I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Is
doesn't
that
it say
guy you were
I-
talking about, X-Wing?
Yeah,
I
that's
got,
the
I got
guy.
something to tell him.
That's the guy. That's the
Let,
guy
let, let me
that
ask you.
said
I mean,
hi.
how's my volume on this? Am I coming through okay?
Yep.
How's your Valium?
You sound good.
Okay.
I love
No,
Valium.
I think he said that for Arwen. How's your Valium?
Yeah, not Valium, but volume. Yeah.
Is that what the name or no? Is he talking about the sound or the drug?
At least you
Y'all-
don't have a bunch of hot dogs spread across your face, which is a nice change.
I'm not
Six
even
is in
gonna
her natural
ask.
state.
No, I've been fooling around trying to get this preamp to. My issue is always,
Boomer.
when I set my mic preamp, my voice channel strip that I have it set up to where when I record, it gives me the right gain stage for that. But then when I come on a StreamYard, sometimes it's either too quiet or too hot, and then I forget to change it back. So I'm experimenting with some different settings on StreamYard. So that's why I'm hoping that I'm coming through.
There's
okay.
There's only three settings: stereo, echo cancellation, and automatic volume. Like
Right.
that's
So
it.
when
So-
I was experimenting with not using the auto volume because I already have a compressor on the front end in the mic preamp. So I was trying to do manual settings to assuage the issue of me having to, change settings on the preamp
Switch it
back
to
and forth.
stereo.
Why don't you just
Switch
hire
it to
Ray? She
stereo.
can bypass the compressor.
Why don't you stop mansplaining?
Well, I've gone back to using the auto volume on StreamYard, so I'm just going to keep it there. so-
Volume, for fuck's sakes, use the God. Every time you're volume, I'm like you're trying to promote drugs.
I'm fine.
No,
I don't
that's
know
what
how to
he's
do
doing.
any of that, but I do need to change my. Maybe I'll talk to you, Valiant. I don't know how to do any of that. I've got all this stuff and I don't use any of it.
What are you using?
I don't know. There's a A10 Mini Pro and a Rodecaster Pro and
Huh?
yeah.
What's your mic input? What mic are you using?
Rodecaster.
That's that. Oh,
Pod
you're
mic?
talking about the deck or the mic itself?
Well, the deck is a Rodecaster Pro. I'm sorry, the mic is a pod mic.
Okay. Oh, gotcha. Okay. The Rode Podcaster mic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just give it to the poor guy here on disability with the cleavers. What the hell?
Yeah.
This whole conversation, this is what I'm hearing. Blah, 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 blah. Wah, 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 wah,
I'll give you the quick
Kinda like the
rundown.
peanuts.
X-Wing. It's just you probably you're getting kind of crunchy on the top end, like flipping out. There's probably I haven't used the Rode Caster, the actual preamp deck, but I'm sure there's either a physical switch on there or there's probably a software plug-in that would employ a compressor so that doesn't happen. We can talk about that later.
It's got a touch screen.
All I
anyone
understood was
doesn't need-
plug-in.
If anyone
Yeah.
wants to get rid of mic
I
tech and
heard
computer
touch.
tech, send it to me. I'm gonna be poor.
Processing.
Plugging in and touching. Yeah.
Send it
Turn
to
on
me.
ducking.
Adjusting knobs. Yeah.
All right, I have a question for y'all. Okay. And
Okay.
maybe everyone will have a little bit of a different definition. But what do you define as toxic masculinity? So we can kind of know
easy.
where we're coming
First off, I don't
Easy.
define masculinity as toxic.
No, toxic masculinity is that boyfriend that follows the girlfriend to work and going, "Hey, I'm getting something to eat. Did you eat yesterday?" Like the ones that actually look. You know the guys I'm talking about, the overly.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like the dude, when you're at the bar and you start a conversation with a girl and the guy runs over and he's like, "Hey, why are you talking to my girl like that?" Like, bro, fuck off.
I don't think that's toxic masculinity. I think that's just being a completely jealous asshole. I mean, look,
That's still toxic because that's not how a relationship works.
it's toxic behavior. But
Right.
that's not
Thank
masculinity.
you, LeVar.
So
Yeah,
are we
'cause girls can
talking
do that too.
legit toxic behavior or are we talking SJW's version of toxic behavior? Because there is
But that's it. Toxic. The SJW's version of is anything that doesn't have soy latte in it. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, more or less.
If you're not a
He-Man.
soy boy, you're not a man.
Anything, let's say from say 2000, maybe 8 to the 80s is toxic masculinity at this point. Any action star, anything that shows a strong male character that people either use as a role model, a strong father figure that they've been tearing down for God knows how long, anything of that is considered toxic in their eyes. Anything that when they look at it and they feel insecure is toxic. You want to know why? Because they're too fucking lazy to fix themselves.
Well, I've heard
Okay.
it described that
Yeah,
chivalry is
I
is
agree with
toxic.
all that.
Yeah,
And
hold the door.
Oh, I've heard that too.
Completely
especially
disagree
being
with
in the
that.
South. I've heard people, assholes on Twitter, like, if a man ever holds the door open for me, I'm going to tell him off. I'm a strong, independent, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, bitch, then don't come to the South because we hold doors open for everybody men,
should-
women, children, whatever.
There's a better reply. You should be like, well, you're in luck. No man will ever hold the door open for you because they don't want to talk to you.
Oh, I love that. Okay.
You'll be single and alone the rest of your life. Enjoy your cats. You know.
The only her cat, their cats, their Charleston shoes, their chai tea, and sandy vagina. All
Hey,
brought to you
don't you talk down on chai tea. I love that shit.
No, chai tea lattes are actually pretty good. I just don't use soy milk.
I had one this morning.
Yeah.
Whole
You
milk.
can, and you can have. It's okay. You can have chai tea, and you can have
Hell
cats. You can
yeah.
have those things, and not be a
Sloppy.
raging bitch to other people. You know.
That's what I'm saying. They're using it as a defining characteristic of their personality, which is bullshit. I can sit down and do interior design.
Ooh.
Totally fine with that, man. I'll drink a freaking chai latte. I don't use chapstick. I don't get that one. Never got that one. But do all that shit. Be secure in your masculinity. Don't be a dick about it, and be chivalrous. Those are.
Here,
I mean,
wait.
that's how my dad taught me.
I'm
That's
a
a good one.
chapstick
There's-
addict. Yeah.
Yeah.
I use chapstick all the time.
Yeah, there's another way to describe toxic masculinity. Every fucking superhero that looks like a fucking man in a comic book now.
Oh my God! Yes. Look at you,
That is
Red Hulk
toxic
or
masculinity.
whatever.
They're trying to turn women into men. Where your tits go? I think they're on my ass. They call them zits.
Now I'm
Oh
looking.
yeah,
for
like
I
that
agree with
Viking
that. I
show on
hate that.
Netflix or whatever. That chick looks like a fullback.
Who?
It's like some Viking show on Netflix, and the
Oh.
woman on there, she just looks like a man with the woman's head
Oh,
posted.
Hey,
on the new,
Vikings, I'm cool with that,
Vikings
bro.
show, Vikings Valhalla.
Yeah,
Okay.
that chick is a
Norseman might pull it through though.
Well,
I
see,
love Norseman.
that.
I heard it's
that
doing
show
really. I hear that
changed-
the movie. I hear the movie is doing great.
I want to see it.
Oh, I'm talking about the Netflix show.
Yeah,
That's what I'm- yeah.
Vikings are the Last Kingdom, and then there's other ones that they have.
Oh, the
like-
Last Kingdom.
The Last Kingdom's great. That actually still is.
God, I love
that's-
that.
That still holds up well. But like Vikings Valhalla, for example, like the original Viking show that was produced by the History Channel and then licensed to Netflix after the season would run on History. That was a really good show.
I love that show.
Vikings Valhalla was a show that was produced by Netflix for Netflix. So it follows the same story and timeline, but that's why that show kind of went off the rails with taking an actual historical Norse king and making him a black woman actress.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that makes sense
Yes.
because it makes sense, right?
Y'all Hawkins.
Lord of the
come
Rings all
on.
over again.
Oh, that's what they did. Because I remember watching it going, I'm pretty sure Jarl Håkon was an actual, and I looked it up, and I'm like, yeah, okay, that was an actual Norse king, and it was an actual historical figure. But in the Netflix show, it is a strong black woman.
Why not?
Jeez.
Well, we knew that was coming when they friggin' BBC cast Anne Boleyn as a black woman. We knew
Yeah.
it was just a matter of time.
But no way, they
All
cast
that.
a black woman as Anne Boleyn. They didn't cast Anne Boleyn. She's dead as a
You
black
know what I mean.
No,
you
I
know,
know.
you
So
understand.
they went
me.
back in time, just grabbed her out of there and just said, "You're black now. You're motherfucking black now. Just deal with it."
No,
Yeah, I
she
mean-
was. And I'm like, what the hell? No.
Oh, toxic masculinity? Jada Pinkett Smith. Oh, sorry.
Yo, well.
I love The Last
Mhm.
Kingdom. I am Uhtred, son of Uhtred. That's
Yep.
such a great fucking show.
And even this most recent season that they just dropped a couple of weeks ago is still great.
Oh wait, they dropped a new season.
Oh, you didn't know? Okay,
I
yeah,
didn't
about
know.
3 weeks ago.
Oh,
the new
time
season.
to binge watch.
Revving
Oh
up.
yeah.
Time
Oh
to
yeah. I was
binge
like, I saw it. I
watch.
pulled it up. Friday is like dropped. I'm like, oh, I know what I'm doing this weekend.
See,
So-
toxic masculinity is pretty much anything that doesn't go with the narrative.
Right.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
it. That's
toxic
it.
masculinity according to the
Racism.
left or according to what we would describe it. Yeah, probably two different things. But like I
Look,
said, I don't
you're
even
gonna take
think
this phone call.
toxic masculinity is something that actually really exists as a thing.
It does exist, but the thing is, they're trying to show that like, in this whole battle for equality, they're trying to make it look like the roles of a father and the roles of a mother should be the same, even down to the physical features. And then so you can't discern, and everyone can just attribute themselves to it, associate themselves with that. But that's not how unique human individuals work. Everyone is born, raised, and grown differently depending on how their environments are, their choices are, their mentalities are, whether disability, disease, medication, whatever the hell it is. So no one person can surely define or associate themselves with another. That's the whole idea with creativity, imagination, and heroes and cartoons and whatever. You are supposed to find someone you want to aspire to, because those aspirations will make you
more define your choices through life on whether you want to be a good, bad, or mediocre person. They're trying to nullify that and reword everything because they have their heads so far up their asses. They're making ostriches feel like chickens and should take their hands out of the fucking sand and look at the sunlight. Fuck those people.
Yes, exactly.
Sorry, that was really fast. Can you clip that for me? Because I'm going to need it later for my own channel.
No, I agree with all that. My only point is that the phrase toxic masculinity, I mean, that was something that was artificially created and initially defined by certain people. And again, the term itself just to them means basically anything more manly than a beta
Oh
male.
my God, Daryl.
Beta male feminist. I mean, that's toxic. So that's what I'm saying. I disagree with the phrase on the premise of its existence because it was created to basically just denigrate traditional, traditional chivalry, being a gentleman. Now, again, is there toxic?
To be that.
Are there toxic Is there toxic behavior out there? Yes. Or do some men exhibit toxic behavior? Yes. However, that does not mean that that is a form of masculinity that is toxic. That's just that one guy. Or
No,
that group. Yeah.
No, you're right, though, Valley. That's
That makes sense.
But Valley, you're right. That's falling under they're trying to do the broad stroke campaign. The broad stroke campaign is because the dick is wagging between their legs. Because then they're male, it's automatically toxic masculinity. It's the whole. We are all raised, or the generation that's dying that was raised for however how long, was you hold the door for women, you pull out their chair, you compliment their dress, you say they look nice on the first date, you make sure they get home safe when their parents ask, and guess what? You treat them like another human being. It doesn't matter if they're male or female. That's how most of us were raised, because it's politeness. It shows you're not only being respectful, but you're being courteous. And toxic being courteous. They don't want to have manners anymore. That's the fucked up shit, because all these people do is demand shit. There's no manners in them. There's no respect. They think respect is demanded. What they are is literally linguist terrorists at this point. That's what they are.
You know what's funny is when you go to open the door for somebody at the gas station and they just look at you and say, "No, thank you." I'm like, all right. And then I go in and shut the door behind me so they have to open it.
See that
that
doesn't happen around here. That does not
doesn't
happen.
That happened
around
a few
here
months.
either.
That happened a few months ago around here.
That
with me, and I'm
sucks.
like, and that's exactly what I did. I just said, okay, and walked in, pulled the door shut behind me, and she was trying to open it, and I said, no, I pulled the door shut.
I mean, why?
So she had to
you go-
reopen
when
it.
somebody's trying to do something nice for you,
It's like, you're
why?
gonna be an
Why
ass.
be
I
an
hold
ass
it open for
about it? I don't
yeah,
get
I
that.
hold it open, men, women, kids. It don't matter.
Yeah,
And
it's
actually,
courtesy.
the kids, the millennials that everybody's saying, oh, millennials are bad. Bullshit. The millennials are better than my generation.
That's true. Look at Daryl.
Yeah, I'm a fucked up mess.
Perfect example.
Exactly.
Well,
Perfect example.
damn.
We
I don't
have
want
our
to
own
be
bad
behind our
ones.
guts
The
for
millennials
sure.
are not without blame, for sure. I
No,
mean, I think,
absolutely not.
unfortunately, I think they kind of started it, and then the next generation really ran with it.
Well, part of that was the parents that brought them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
That's my
Yeah.
generation.
And what makes it so bad is our generation, Daryl, most of us here, our generation was like the most least racist, least whatever fucking generation ever. We grew up, people are people, doesn't matter
Mhm.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now all of a sudden it's like everybody's pushing a whole different agenda, and
See-
it's like, for what? This is not how it's not how I raised my kids. Thankfully my kids have turned out pretty decent.
The
And
problem.
it's
Sorry.
fucking it gets on my damn nerves.
The problem is racism. Let's look at that as a whole. Racism is not a genetic thing. It is the environment you're raised in. It is how you perceive the world and other people, or literally how you're raised. You don't wake up one day, hit puberty, going, "Fuck all the black people." You don't do that. It's not like the puberty thing. You don't go like, "Oh, beat up a Chinese person today." Because why? Puberty. Like it.
Yeah.
It is.
It's
stupid.
not inherent
And
within us.
But let's look at New York for a prime example. I'm bringing that up because that was a black supremacist who actually had clips of shit saying how the whites and the blacks should be on different hemispheres of the fucking planet.
Yeah.
Black supremacists. And there's people on Twitter when they were trying to find this guy who's running around already injured 25 people complaining that they mentioned his fucking skin color. Why? He's hurting people of all color, all ethnicities. And you're worried about a fucking tweet from the police saying he's black? You are the fucking problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
You
the police
are the
kind of
fucking
need that because it's a descriptor of the
DeFranco.
person.
Philip DeFranco, same
Kind of
fucking
important.
thing. Philip
Yeah.
DeFranco, same fucking thing. What do we usually hear what it's like when we're watching shows, whatever it is? The height, what they were last wearing, their estimated height, what they were wearing, what their skin color could be, their age range, and which direction they went to. That's usually what we hear when what's in shows and everything. So what they want to do is maintain the safety of the public. They don't care about the race. The guy has a gun and whatever else. Shut the fuck up. If you want to fucking virtue signal a fucking mass shooter, why don't you go down there and stand in front of the people getting shot? Shut the fuck up. Sorry.
And usually,
Dude, you're right.
Hair and eye color. They'll put
Fucking
out on
pussies.
polos.
Yeah.
That's all.
Dude,
it's
you are
for.
absolutely right.
Sorry, I don't mean
I
to
mean-
swear so much, but I'm fucking sick of this shit.
Are you fucking
Human
kidding me?
life is worth less to these people than the mention of a race.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's. I don't know if it's something in the water or something in the air.
Well, how did Rome fall, right?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
were drinking
Well, I
water
feel
out of
bad
lead troughs.
for men because then with all
Twitter is
that
the new
on
lead
you,
trough.
how the hell do you even know, how to meet women nowadays without being considered, lechy,
Oh, that's easy.
toxic men?
Arwen, it's easy. When they no, get away, scratch. They're fucking insecure. They believe whatever the fuck they see on TV.
As soon as somebody barks,
Yeah,
I'm out.
that's a good point.
Yep.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Dating is ruined now because they got weird. I saw the ad yesterday. There's now a new dating service called Vaccinated. Are you kidding me? Where vaccinated people
come
can meet
on.
up. I am not joking. I'm not joking. Look it up.
Oh my! No, I don't want to look it up. I'm going to take your word for
I
it.
truly believe you. Yeah.
Wow.
Prejudice, yes, prejudice can't exist. Yeah, I do agree, but but that doesn't make you a racist. It makes you pretty much more aware and more, I guess, maneuverable to stereotypes and how things are presented, whether it's on media, radio, newspaper, TV, and everything else. Prejudice is a real thing, but you can't just go, well, blacks can't be racist. Bitch, that motherfucker just shot a shit ton of people. Black supremacists is pretty much nailing it right there.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is that
Wow.
that type of behavior and black supremacy, it does not fit into the equation of the new narrative, and so
No.
it's rejected immediately.
The worst part is you got a president in your country, no offense, that's literally like trying to say, we need to stop white supremacy. First of all, you're a white person talking about white supremacy. You're doing the biggest virtue signal ever when you can't remember that there's no one behind you and you're trying to shake people's hands. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Or
bigger
expect your cripple
problem
guy
here-
to stand up and shake.
Welcome to Shut the Fuck Up
to.
To, brought to you by Fat Steven. Every 5 seconds, shut the fuck up.
Let's add to that. That's that same president and the last person that ran on his same ticket a few years ago that she lost.
Obama?
They who was their
Captain of the
hero
Sea
was a certain senator named Robert Byrd, who was a very
Oh, yeah.
high-ranking member of a certain clan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Did you guys see the clip with Kimmel? Kimmel literally called Marjorie Taylor Greene the Klan mom with a K.
Wow.
He thinks it's funny.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Kimmel done lost his shit. He forgot where he came from.
Oh, he's too white for
Speaking
his
of toxic masculinity, him and Adam Carolla used to run the Man Show.
Oh God, I
End
missed
of
the Man
every
Show.
episode was girls jumping on a trampoline.
Yep, as
Every
the credits
Yep.
roll. God, I missed the Man Show. They brought that
Freaking
Doug Stanhope
90-year-old
on.
man
I like
who
Doug,
played the
but
keyboard the whole show. He'd sit there and just down a beer.
The Man
Whoa,
Show isn't
whoa.
dead. It's currently right beside me. His name is Snow Dub when he has his titty shorts.
Yeah.
Ziggy
Yeah.
Zaggy
Oh,
Ziggy
no,
Zaggy, oi oi oi.
Booby breaks, Stephen. And I think you guys are touching on a kind of a symptom and not the disease. The problem
Right.
here is conquer and divide.
Yeah.
We got our elite on top that are trying to literally demasculate our population, whether that's to make it so we're a lot more easy to control, easier to take over from another foreign country like communism. It's all scary shit, folks. So best thing I can say is teach your sons right. and teach them how to shoot.
Amen to that. Yep.
Not even teach them how to shoot. This is why I love DeSantis. Like, I'm not American, but DeSantis also passed that bill where before you graduate, you have to take courses in how to do your taxes, what a credit score is, and stuff like that. And that shit I've heard other people talk about on our streams. He is literally trying to make sure you're actually prepared for real life, and people are shitting on him.
Oh, absolutely.
Why?
Because
why would you shit on somebody for teaching real life skills?
Because the problem is
Because
he's
it
the same
doesn't fit
guy.
their-
Narrative.
Yeah,
But
it
because of
doesn't
DeSantis-
separate them.
But because of the whole them labeling as the DCG, the Don't Say Gay bill, even though there's nothing to do with it, there are 12 other states right now are pushing the same type of legislation now after this because they don't want grooming in their fucking schools. Disney is down.
Well, I got some
Everywhere's-
good news. I got some good news, guys.
You're pregnant?
Well, that too. And
Congratulations.
well, Jolly is, but we'll talk about that later.
Oh, God. Poor Jolly.
He told me he washed out.
Him and Drunk 3PO did a quick dip to Vegas. Long story. Anyway.
Oh, he took advantage of Jay while
yeah.
he was sleeping again, huh?
Yeah, well, we don't want Gina to find out, but no, we got to keep this on the DL. I totally got sidetracked.
Yeah, everybody.
He gave me the 3 and the PO. Oh yeah.
No, but
17 on the chat.
The good news is, folks, is the crazy left people that are doing this, they're not having kids. The conservative groups are. The people that have families, the people that want to have families, so the people that are attacking families are not having kids. The people that want to have families and want to, instill some good, values. Yeah, exactly. And to do that, we have the advantage in the next generation because we'll have more of the kids. We'll have more of the next generation.
It always swings back.
Yep.
But Snow makes a great point, and the reason why those crazy leftists, as people call them, aren't having kids is because they can't figure out which one has the right genitals. That's the problem. They're literally playing the swap game right now. I'm making a joke. If anyone's offended by that, they're literally playing before. Their idea of foreplay is Where's Waldo, except it's just the genital version at this point.
Oh God!
No, you're not wrong. I saw a meme today, which is actually factual. In California, you cannot get a tattoo before you're 18, even with parental consent. But if you want a gender change before 18, not a problem.
God damn it, Disney's saying, hey, we'll fund kids who want to get done. You are a theme park who makes movies to help kids have imagination. The magical world of indoctrination.
Yeah.
This is driving me up the walls.
I mean, it's turned from separation of church and state to separation of entertainment and politics. Like, what the hell? Why the hell would Disney even have any say in any of this?
And it was something. Who was it? Shit, somebody in the state of Texas brought up. Anyway, he said, "Yeah, we are, not going to fund these entertainment companies that are going to push this narrative." It's like, why the fuck are you funding them at all?
Yeah.
You shouldn't be funding them with state money. What the hell?
The best thing is what's going on with Warner Brothers Discovery and that merger in David Zaslav, and the fact that they got rid of I think 95% of their inclusion center department.
Yep.
And he's cleaning house, and like it says, it might be a few years before we start seeing content that is just made to entertain. But at least there's someone in there with a sledgehammer and that boot from The Simpsons from Australia kicking people's asses out. The problem is we need more of that. And so far, the only two names I can actually prop up, and I'm not saying I'm going to follow them undoubtedly, is DeSantis and David Zasaloff right now. Because what are they doing? They're trying to maintain a core of not left-right, but a core of sanity. Because there's the way that we look at things on Twitter and the way we look at their social platforms and these narratives pushing. It's not a narrative. It's a mental disorder. The more crazies we get on board, the more votes we get. They're not even looking at people as sane people who used to this, because no one believes anything anymore.
And if you don't believe in it, they just shame you into oblivion and deplatform you.
They won't shame me. I that's the thing. I can choose to deplatform myself and still have fun doing it. That's the difference, though. You got to break the control of the dollar before you can break the control of your thought. And as soon as you don't give a fuck about the dollar, your thought will come a lot more easier in my opinion.
It just makes you so angry that you want to do something like this.
Utah Saints. Oh wait, that was the Immortals actually.
Wow.
Soundtrack 1, I think song number 7.
I don't know.
I do.
I don't know.
Yeah, I got it for the clip, man. Come on.
Another name that you should toss in that bucket, Steven, is, and I kind of hate to say this because I don't know that he's left or right, but he definitely is center, is fucking Elon Musk.
Elon Musk is my spirit animal if I wanted to be an online troll.
Right?
But that's the best part. I like how Saudi Arabia jumped in and nowhere and be like, "Hi, we're gonna stop this." I'm like, why?
Oh,
You got your own shit to deal with.
Who the fuck are you?
Kidding.
Yeah, they want to buy it because they think if he buys it that he's going to push electric cars and it's going to make their oil empire fall.
It's all about money. They don't
That's where I'm at, Tickle Trunk. That's where I'm at, dude.
See, the funny thing is I've
Every
already
day,
dealt
buddy.
with I've already dealt with people trying to cancel culture on me, man. And you know what? Keep your receipts, keep doing your shit. But fuck,
Elon is a severe threat to everything that's going on right now. I think they're scared shitless of that guy.
They are.
I'm happy though. Have you guys seen the people like the Twitter crazies? They're like, oh, if he buys Twitter, I'm leaving. Who else is with me? I'm like, please go, make it an Exodus. I will wear the Moses outfit from the movie and separate the digital seas for you. Get the out.
Well,
And the
I'm going to
problem
leave
is they
Twitter is the new. If Trump gets
thank
elected,
God.
I'm gonna move to Canada.
Yeah, and I mean,
nobody
go
did
go
that,
for it.
so.
And they
How
can't
else?
deplatform him on the fact that he's some kind of crazy, like Trumpist, redneck, uneducated. Like, you do realize what he's done for humanity, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's a little ridiculous. He's extremely intelligent, high functioning, and he doesn't follow the particular narrative that's being pushed. That's a very scary thing for them.
The best part about all this, is just you can tell that if he buys Twitter, a lot of these types of people who live on Twitter, their life is going to crumble, and they don't know how to handle it. I'm like, the fact that you're trying to take polls and go who's going to lead Twitter if he owns Twitter shows how frail your echo chamber is, how frail your narrative is, and how frail your security in yourself and the wordings you put out every day. So guess what? It's not Elon's fault. It's your reality's fault.
Mm-hmm.
And my favorite part is it's been people are still on the TDS thing, and y'all need to just relax. It's not like you're going to wake up one morning and he's like, this is the greatest doorbell ever. You want to buy some steaks? You want to buy some vodka? Hey, you're fired. Then he's going to show up on everyone's door just to increase the TDS. Oh my God.
He played it so smart. And I was so curious, he buys all that stock up and I'm like, I wonder why. Okay. Maybe he's got a seat on the board. Okay. But what does that really change? I didn't really understand why he did it. And then as soon as I heard that he put an offer out to fully buy it, I realized what he did. He put their balls in a vice grip because now he's at the point where he's got all this money in Twitter. And if they say no, he can dip out, sell all of it and plummet that share price.
Yep.
Or what's the alternative?
Shares.
He buys it. So
he's holding their shares by the balls. Yeah, exactly. I love Elon Musk. I really do because honestly, I will actually. If he actually transforms Twitter headquarters into a homeless shelter, I will fucking go fund me a plane ticket to go down there and look at that and just take pictures. That would be
amazing. Hell yeah.
I will serve soup at that fucking shelter. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I will be proud.
Hell
That's
yeah.
that right there. What we just described is exactly what they are calling toxic masculinity. So that's where it comes back to.
That's insane.
You're causing insecurity in their safety net. Like it's literally like with a shit ton of kibble smiths and everyone's going after their safe space.
Ugh.
Well, you're only hearing from the crowd too. You got to remember, there's a bunch of middle of the roaders, the people that were right in the middle, dancing on the line, and are having buyer's remorse now for the way that they decided to sway their vote back when the craziness happened with the COVID and all the bullshit. Yeah. The laptop thing is a big thing for me because that got suppressed on Twitter. It was a major news article that needed to be pushed around right at the time of the election, and they suppressed it on purpose. We all saw it, and that to me is like one of the most important things that changed history for us. And we need somebody like Elon Musk to come through and help, write the course of freedom, the freedom of speech, because this is bullshit.
And that's the thing. He doesn't want to push it all the way to the right. He doesn't want to push it all the way to the left. He said it in the interview. He said, it sucks when somebody you don't like says something you don't like, but the bottom line is the conversation has to exist.
Yeah, it shouldn't even be a matter of left and right. Not on a platform like Twitter. It should have nothing to do with that.
It's not even just Twitter now. Let's take anything we talk about Star Wars right now, or you make a negative thing, or you make a negative criticism that might offend someone, and already you're seeing your chat blow up with defenses. Well, I liked it. No one was attacking you personally. It's already here too, and people aren't realizing it. The fact that you have to make a public statement while Daryl drops his hard drive is like things like, look, we're not attacking anyone here. We're not trying to make you feel like a bad person. We're literally just stating criticism has been around before people started getting butthurt about an opposite opinion. That's conversation. You're not going to go, I like that game. And the other guy's like, yeah, I like that game too.
And one of the most important things.
Even constructive criticism you can't give anymore. Anywhere in the workplace, on YouTube, on Twitter, constructive criticism is going away, because even though it's constructive and it's telling you this is what you're doing wrong, but this is how we can fix it together, everybody's like, oh my God, you're attacking me. You're attacking me. No, it's meant to help you, not hurt you.
Yeah.
I can't even fucking meme shit anymore without people losing their crap. I'm like, how is this picture hurting you?
Yeah, well, the most important thing of all, hang on real quick.
Show me the door where the meme hurt you.
The most important thing of all is people have gone too long without getting punched in the face for the shit they're talking.
Yeah.
On meme generator, please.
I mean, if you can talk a bunch of shit and you can handle getting popped in the face and still talk your shit, hey, more power to you. But
See, that's
sometimes you need a little bit of correction, and that's what's lacking.
See, talking shit and having satire and making jokes shouldn't be offensive. It's not supposed to hurt anyone's feelings. If it does cross a line, then someone tells you, you apologize for it. You have a problem with someone, you approach them, you work it out, or you work it out to the point where you just said, hey, we'll be pleasant on stream, we'll be pleasant in public, but we don't actually have to like each other. But if you don't even want to go down those roads and fix things, and you're automatically just going to get offended or you automatically feel like you're being personally attacked, that's all on you.
Yep.
But if you're going to take that insecurity and that feelings, those feelings of offense, and start manipulating or maliciously going after those persons, those individuals, a single individual, whatever it is, you're a fucking monster. Because you're going to lengths that everyone under the sun has been pointing out is too far, but you're going there because you think you have the reason to do it. And we're seeing with the way you have people trying to cancel on Twitter. Let's bring up Zoe Quinn, for fuck's sake. You accuse someone has got for fucking something that didn't happen. The guy took his own life on his road to recovery. Let's look at that one person who is not even an Amber Heard in depth right now.
Yeah.
You see her picture in those trials, and she's sitting with no F's to give. She has no soul. She sold her soul for the last abuse case she was in. It's too much. But this thing is, it's not. The only reason why it's too much is because they're blowing up the most simple things because no one's ever told them no. No is a part of life.
It's like growing up and trying. You don't even do this anymore, but when I grew up, and most people here probably, you had to try out for the sports team before you made it. Now it's everybody is just a part of it, no matter how bad you are. You were told no and you didn't get accepted, so that would encourage you to go out and work harder, so that next year comes around, you try out again and you make it because you worked your ass off to get to that point.
Yeah,
that's right.
Achievement and skill meant something. Hard work
Stephen,
meant
you tried to grab my last donut, and I said no, and I slapped your chubby little fingers.
Thank you. That was foreplay. And Anthony, quickly, if anyone threatens you with erasure, just stand up and be like, do it. It's fucking Star Wars. Why are you even coming at trying to cancel me? Because my opinion differs from yours.
Come for me,
Mr. Tickle Trunk brought it up in the chat too, and I think it's something that's so important. It's not so much a lack of violence, which I think is super necessary for young boys when they're growing up. They need to wrestle. They need to get hit in the face. They need to
face plant.
They need to do that kind of stuff. They need to get hurt. It teaches you to grow as a man. But beyond that as well. beyond that as well, he says, it's not a lack of violence, it's a lack of alternative viewpoints you'd normally get just living your life in the real world. And that's what I think is super important, especially in this day and age where we are starting to, as a species, rely less and less and less and less and less on physical prowess, unless you are an athlete. Having yourself mentally challenged, having your brain, your viewpoints, everything, when they come into question, and you have to think and you have to flex your mental muscle and use common sense to come up with answers to a lot of these modern day problems. That doesn't happen because you're in, especially young kids right now, in a social space on the internet. They don't want to be outcasts. They want to go with whatever's cool. Everybody did that shit in elementary school and high school and stuff. They were like, I want to, I don't want to be outcast. I want to be accepted by my peers. And so when this is the prevailing narrative, of course, what are they going to do? They're going to, even if they don't feel that way, they're going to say the same shit. So
bandwagoners.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I mean, if people don't understand that analogy, it's the same thing with sports teams. Your home sports team, if they're losing, nobody gives a shit. You don't really care. But when they start winning, make the championship game, you're there. Yeah, that's a bandwagoner.
I honestly, if I had the ability, I would just be reliving the 90s over and over again. That would be my.
I loved the 90s, man.
Dude, I would rather live. I would rather Groundhog Day, the full decade of the 90s, especially with the Y2K freak out, and have that fun.
Yeah.
Than anything that's been going on since 2000 to 2022. I would make that sacrifice. You want to know why? Because people are able to be themselves.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Rogue, I'm with you. That's why I was a fucking Star Wars nerd my entire. I was never accepted by anyone.
I was beat the shit out of every day.
But the prevailing narrative is that kids want to be accepted. That's the bottom line.
As Eland and Vanessa, hey, welcome to the stream.
Welcome.
I got my ass kicked a lot, and then I stopped getting my ass kicked a lot when I joined martial arts. So
same.
Yep.
Yeah.
At some point, you just got to say that's enough. I've had enough.
See,
you said about boys learning how to fall down and get hurt. That's really the same thing for girls. Like you were talking earlier, I think it was you, Daryl, that said about girls in their 30s and 40s now that were tomboys when they were. I was definitely a tomboy.
X-Wing was saying that.
Okay, X-Wing. I was definitely a damn tomboy. I grew up mostly boys in my neighborhood, so I kind of had to play with all the boys.
Yeah.
And we wrestled. I broke my arm jumping from a deck trying to elbow my neighbor, my buddy.
Yep.
This is, and I fucking went home and told my mom there's something wrong with my arm. She took me and found out it was broken. I didn't cry or shit because it kind of hurt, but not enough to cry. But this is the shit you have to do to grow up and become who you're going to become, whether you're a boy or a girl. Fucking fall down. And best line in a fucking, what was it, a Spider-Man movie or Batman movie?
It was Nolan's Batman.
Why do we fall down?
To pick ourselves
back up.
Exactly. It gives you it gives you a strength and it gives you a perspective. Because like when I was in elementary school, and middle school, I was the ugly one. I was the ugly, fat little kid. And I was wearing skirts when everyone was wearing Levi's, and I wasn't wearing the right tennis shoes and just none of that shit. So it was, God, for about 4 years, it was merciless. Just pick. And, I'm what you call a late bloomer. But then, when I bloomed late, then all the kids that, I was in a different school, but all those type of kids that would have picked on me in the old school, they all wanted to be my friend. But at that point, I had the strength to tell them to fuck off. I didn't have to hang with that popular crowd because I knew they were the ones who were going to turn when things got rough. And it gave me a compassion for people who were different, for people who were the outcasts, for people who were the nerds. They became my people because I saw how the fuck I was treated. And I was like, I'm not going to do that to another human being.
Human compassion.
I'm not going to disrespect. Yeah, it did. But if I don't know that I would have gotten that kind of, other side of the mirror perspective if that shit had not happened to me.
See, my favorite types of individuals are the ones that have been through real life stuff, whether it be war, or they've been a firefighter, a medic, or whatever else, and yet they still live in the high school mentality while hiding behind other people, other symbols, whether it's a hashtag or a tweet, but they act like that they've never left high school, and they manipulate things to such a point where they don't even see themselves as the bully. They only see themselves through the narcissism that they've created. And it is so hard to not only get them to understand, it's even harder to get them to stop because they don't realize the trail they're leaving. As much as you help humanity, let's say in those aspects, whether you're a firefighter, police officer, whatever, what you're doing off hours socially or whether you're online is doing more damage than anyone you've ever served and protected. And I will stand by that. Because you are literally being the same type of criminal, it's just in a different fashion. Am I off on this one, or am I just being weird?
No, not at all. It's not a free pass. Like I know, I do know a couple veterans that are like real pieces of shit. You know what I mean? You give them the respect that they deserve for what they've done, absolutely. But public service isn't a free pass to make you a dick.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm kind of offended.
Me out like that, man.
Oh, what was it saying?
Sorry.
Kids will be cruel. That's one thing you're going to learn through life.
Yes,
Like
when
when I got diagnosed with ADHD in elementary school, literally I wasn't able to take the medication myself. So what they did is they give it to the office. The office calls you down. You go take it when you have to take it, and then you go back to class. Kids in my class were literally telling their parents that I had AIDS, cancer, and some other kind of like serious sicknesses, to the point where parents were calling into the school and trying to get me kicked out of school because they didn't understand what the hell ADHD was.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was crazy.
They gave me drugs.
I was on methamphetamine. It was fantastic.
Oh, they gave me something called Strattera or something like that because I was always just fucking ready to fucking go, man. Like, I can't focus on this fucking shit you got on the board. And they're like, here, take this. And I'm just like,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I realized that they were zombie drugging me, which probably
Let me
wasn't a bad
tell you,
idea.
Girls can be some of the vicious, most
hell yeah.
evil, most. Oh my God! I think I would have rather had guys picking on me.
Ritalin,
than
Terry.
some of those
Yes, Ritalin.
girls.
It was Ritalin.
Wow, they were just merciless. They were cruel. Girls can be so cruel.
My favorite, I had a bully one time, right? He tried to, at recess, like start a fight with me, try to throw punches. So what he did when he threw his punches, I grabbed him by the wrists underneath the fist so he couldn't swing his arm anymore. And then I did to the other hand. And he was starting to be like, what are you doing? Are you gay? You trying to hold my hand? I'm like, no, I'm trying to disarm you so you can't throw another punch. And they tried kicking me. So I'm like, all right, I'll just knee in the balls.
That'll work.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I'm like, you do realize there's more ways to fight than just throwing a punch back. All you gotta do is hold your arms up, and you can't throw a fist. And it looks like you're just trying to do the wave very awkwardly, like someone with Parkinson. Shut the fuck up.
My first bully fight was in it was either 5th or 6th grade. I don't remember. His name was Mike Boyer. And like, yo, track me down after school, right behind the buses. I hit him in the face so hard that it actually broke my hand, but I knocked him out. So we both like, bam. And then I fell over backwards because I'm like, fuck! I didn't know. It doesn't look like it hurts in the movies.
It never does.
Yeah, it never does.
See, the worst thing I've ever been with bullying, my first black eye was when one of the school bullies literally tried to use my brothers, saying, hey, my brothers tried to start you with my younger brother. And I was like oblivious to this. Next thing I know, he's pushing me down in a headlock, holding me in a headlock, and just wailing at my eye when I can't get off the ground while two people held me down. And my brothers were never in sight. And when I got home, my whole fucking right side of my face was just popped out.
Oh, God.
And I was just like, what the fuck?
You break your orbital socket?
No, I don't know. I've never broken a bone.
Yeah, really
Oh,
brave
really?
of 3 guys.
The amount of cars that hit me, no, I've never broken a bone. I've cracked my chin once because I remember when you're swinging on the 2 desks and they slip out and you that one time. Even when I got hit by the car, I didn't break a bone. The worst thing I had was a herniated spine. That's it.
I've broken a lot of shit.
Like my feelings.
I broke my ass once. That's the only bone I've ever broken.
Was that falling up or down the stairs?
No, actually it was down. It was another set of stairs over to another house. But yeah, you know the little coccyx, the little tailbone?
The
I cracked
coccyx.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's
broke
the
your
only one
cocks?
I've ever broken. Yeah, well.
I thought I broke it once. Have you ever heard the pop?
It hurts.
Oh, yeah.
You don't hear it, you feel it.
Dude, that pop is the
All the
scariest
way
thing in the world. Yeah.
Mhm.
And they
Your
can't. It's
whole
not
body
like they
gets
can
that
cast
shock.
it. It's
Yeah.
not like they can put it in a sling. You just have to deal with it till it the
It's the
hairline
scariest
fractures.
noise I've ever heard in my life, dude.
Till it heals, and it takes forever to heal.
Yeah.
It does. I had to like sit on.
Have a
my
good one,
side
Brandon.
the whole
Take
time.
care.
No, take care, Brandon.
Hi, Brandon.
Yeah. Well, I've told everybody about my first bully fight, where it wasn't really even a fight. I clocked a bitch with my skate.
Nice.
X-Wing.
Arlene, I
X-Wing,
wish
did it
we
hurt?
had been friends.
Mrs.
when we were
X-Wing
kids.
did that
You
too.
would
She beat
protect
the shit out of
me.
somebody with a heel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was
I would
was her
hire
name
her
Nancy
as a
Kerrigan
bodyguard.
by chance?
No.
Would've been
No,
like,
it was
"Come on,
it was a
Arlene."
roller. It was a roller skate. The bitch said she
One
was
of the
gonna.
4-wheel ones too, with the brake
Yeah.
on the front. The
Yeah.
heavy
Oh,
motherfuckers.
Hell
I
yeah.
remember was it a speed skate?
No, it was a 4-wheel skate with the the stopper on the front. Yep.
Bro, you
Yeah,
go to
well,
jail for
speed
that
skates
shit.
were
That's
like
assault with
that.
a deadly weapon.
Well,
Those
back in
things are
the
heavy.
back in the early '90s, that shit didn't happen. So, if you got
Yeah.
if the police came and got you, they took you home to mom and dad,
Yeah.
and then you got an ass
Then
whooping.
And then they beat the shit out of you, but they didn't go
Yeah.
to jail for that either.
Nope.
Ooh.
Right, because that was considered disciplining your kid.
Yeah.
When your kid got the hell
Yeah.
out of line.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Dude, I've
Oh,
been beaten
God,
by
that's
everything.
wrong.
Anything my mom could grab to beat my ass with, I got hit with. I mean, she come at me with a freaking iron skillet one time, and I was like, "Holy shit!" And I ran. I mean,
It's a real good fucking idea.
yeah.
Yeah.
She
I mean,
clearly
God, I mean,
connected at least once, judging by your personality.
I
but
would have
mean,
ran, Daryl. I would have ran and been like, "We having bacon after?"
oh. See, that was my
Back
problem.
bacon.
Was my smart mouth.
Yeah,
That's
me
what always
too.
got me in trouble.
Me
See,
too.
my mom,
Still does.
when she wanted to use the wooden spoon on her asses, she did. But the day it broke and I giggled, she pulled out the plastic one. I'm like, fuck.
Oh, yeah, those
Oh, yeah.
plastic ones are not to be fucked with. Jesus Christ.
Well, I only got I only got 3 spankings in my life, but believe me, I deserved every single one of them. And my mom used those floppy Florida sandals, not the kind of rubbery ones, but the solid ones. Let me tell you that.
Oh, yeah.
So you
The
got
freaking
an ass
flip-flops
them.
are worse because they got that little button on the front that sticks out sometimes.
Yeah,
You got-
that
I
got the
remember
point.
I remember having to pick my own switch off the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's rough.
And if you
Yeah.
didn't get the right size, they
Nintendo
went and got the whole damn
Switch.
tree.
Wait,
That's
Nintendo
like little
Switches?
Nicky when they're talking to Hitler and he's picking the pineapple and he's like, not that one.
Yes.
Very similar.
Shit.
Yeah.
Look,
If
I
you didn't get the
remember
right size, man, you got your ass beat hard.
I was
God.
sitting at the dinner table. You talking about a
PTSD.
smart math, Daryl? A smart mouth.
Smart
I was
mouth.
sitting at the dinner table one day, and I was like 13. And you know, girls when they get to be young teenagers, they fucking know everything, and I fucking knew
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
My mom said something to me, and God forbid I don't remember what the hell it was, but I made a smart ass comment back to her. My dad looked at me from across the dinner table and said, "If you ever talk to your mom like that again, I'm going to slap your ass in the next week." So my smart ass says, "Well, at least I'll know the future." Yeah, I was on the ground in no time.
Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made.
Big mistakes were made.
You earned that one.
I was on the ground after that. Yeah.
There is nothing like that fear right after you say that shit. You're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did it.
And
I
then
You do the
did it, and
Hagrid?
I'm in trouble.
You just
No,
see
no,
the
I
hand
said
coming
that.
at you.
Should not have said that.
No, the line that most kids will probably remember is like, "Wait till your dad gets home." Oh shit! I'm moving out.
God.
I'm getting a job. I'm going to
Yeah.
go live with the
Yeah.
neighbors.
I said that.
That was the scariest word, the scariest sentence ever.
Wait until your father gets home.
Yes.
I ran away once off of that, actually. I don't remember how old I was. I was pretty young. But usually like, you just wait until your father gets home. And I'm like, and I took off running and I didn't come back for a whole day. I slept in it was a rain trough. I don't know what you call it. You know, the big concrete like gutters.
Culvert.
Yeah, it was like a culvert. I slept in the culvert overnight and I came home and I was like, I hope I've been long enough. I made him worried because I'm about to get my ass beat.
The only time though
We
I ever
missed
used
you.
that with my own
Yeah.
kids though is when they pushed me to a point where I just got so pissed. I knew if I caught him, I'd kill him. So I'd have to let my husband deal with it because I'm like, nope, no, don't need to take skin off their
My-
butts. I'm gonna
my
let him
parents
handle
divorced.
it because I'm so pissed.
My parents divorced when I was 5. So if it happened close to the time where I was going to go see him, I got in trouble by my mom and then my dad once I got to his house.
Oh, jeez, God.
So I'd get double ass whipping.
Double
I'm like,
treatment.
what the
Yeah.
fuck, man?
Wow.
It's like I already got this at home, and I gotta get this here
Did
too.
it again.
My dad wasn't around much, luckily, but when he got home, he was always drunk. So if something was bad, it was bad.
Yeah. But see, nowadays they
Yeah.
can't say wait
Okay.
till your father gets home because the kid's response will be what in 5 to 10 years.
Oh, damn.
But you don't remember who it is. Maury Povich said so.
Or that too.
I don't know
Maury
about
Povich
that.
said that was a lie. Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
But
I'm
yeah, I
sorry,
mean,
Man,
Just
it's
for the
like
record,
we're
I'm just
living
sitting here
childhood
listening to
trauma
this
right
mess.
now. Jesus
Right?
Christ.
yeah, that's some.
Six, are you there? Because you're the one that hasn't really said anything like next to Snow.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
are
she
you
went to
okay?
Taco Bell about an hour ago.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Six?
Yeah, I think 6 is gone. 6, hello?
Should be
She
back.
might
She
fall asleep.
checked out. She checked
don't-
out a while ago.
She's on Amazon ordering wooden spoons with our names in each one.
If I ever see those fuckers, I will lay down the spoon of death.
Rubber sandals.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I've been multitasking. I'm uploading stuff on my other channel at the same time here. So
Obsession,
Yeah,
that's
you're
how it
fine,
goes, dude. I was doing all kinds of giveaways. People were joining the channel like crazy, and then I had to slow it down because I lost half of my collection. People were like, fuck that guy. Let's go
I'm
watch
here.
someone else.
I'm sorry, I'm here. I'm working on something for Midnight's Edge, and so, but I've been listening to y'all.
No,
Yeah,
y'all
insert
fine.
my
Y'all
face-
fine. I appreciate
insert-
y'all being here.
Insert my face somewhere in that thumbnail just to make it weird.
We were just reliving severe childhood trauma. That's all it was.
I was laughing.
Yeah.
We've all had similar stories. Yeah, I'm actually doing some editing over here too. I'm trying to finish up some of the Addams Family shows that we did the last couple of weekends, trying to get the videos up. So
Yeah,
I
I was
don't
the
know.
bully in grade school. Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm just
I
floating
think,
on a
I,
cloud.
I think one of the most traumatizing thing for me is when my mom decided to finally kick me out, but not tell me she kicked me out. And she says, "You're gonna go live with your dad for 2 weeks." I pack everything up, get in his car, and like, okay, so you're gonna be dropping me off for 2 weeks? Like, what? She didn't tell you? I'm like, no, you're not going back. I'm like, oh,
God.
what a lying bitch!
Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah.
Wow.
I would have grabbed my Tamagotchi if I knew that.
Yeah.
Right? Now it's gonna die.
I would have grabbed my porn collection out from under my bed if I knew I was coming here permanently. Damn it.
I left. I left when I think I was 16 or 17. I dipped. It was
I waited
time.
until I was 18. Month
Now
and a
I love
half.
them like crazy. I love my parents like crazy now. Looking back and like
That's
the stuff
good.
that they did that I hated them for, I am so appreciative of it now.
Mm-hmm.
And I know my
Nah,
kid's gonna hate me too until they're like, "Oh, thanks, man."
that's not always lucky though. You're lucky for
that's
me,
the
my
way it
mom.
usually goes. Well, that's the way it should go.
Yeah.
But if
Hey,
if,
Paul,
if
what's
what
up?
they did, X-Wing, yeah, if what they did was right and out of love, and in hindsight as an adult, you can look back and realize, you know what, they made the right decision, even though I was a kid and I didn't like it. I
Yeah.
mean, that's a good thing. That's a different thing.
Well,
than
I
just a parent being a shit
I
parent.
hated my dad. I hated my dad so much I couldn't even begin to describe to you like the rage I had for my father. And then you turn around and you realize he's not a bad guy. He was under a lot of stress when he was going through shit. Doesn't excuse everything that happened, but like, you know, I love you, man. And he's like, I love you too. I'm sorry. I'm like, I fucking love you.
That's
Yeah.
the same with my dad. I used to want to like smack him upside the head with his own cast iron frying pan, but now we're pretty much friends and we get along. And like I said, that's why I have loyalty to him, because I'm the only kid here that can, well, with my physical going on right now, that can do anything around the house. But I used to despise him, and with my mom, it's a totally different story. She'll send you a birthday card, but then put in a printed letter explaining how I hope you're happy with your life. I wasn't the best parent in the world, and then I'm like, no parent is the best parent in the world when it's their firstborn. But you don't use that as an excuse for how you're fucking acting even now.
Yeah.
And I'm just, fuck that shit. And like, stop using Hallmark glitter cards. I'm trying to get glitter on my fucking fingers with your fake feelings. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, you know, I'm really glad that you guys were able to, you know, talk with your dads about that shit. I mean, mine died on me when I was 12.
Shit.
Yeah.
But
here,
I mean, it took me, God, almost 30 years to finally forgive him.
Here.
Because I realized when he wasn't drinking, he was the sweetest person in the fucking
Yeah,
world.
man.
Give you the shirt off his back.
Yeah.
But when he drank, he was just beyond.
Y'all are
the
making me
devil.
want to cry. My God.
Here.
Why? You didn't know?
I'm emotional.
I'm going to
Set
quote.
her home.
Let
It
me
makes
quote,
you emotional.
Let me quote this.
Oh,
I got
toxic
the-
masculinity. Take a pampering.
Let me read a paragraph from the last birthday card I got from my mom. And she put this letter, as you can hear in this. I'm going to quote this. I was 26-year-old when you were born. And? That doesn't make sense because you were older than that. Weirdo.
Okay.
I knew very little about being your parent. Your father was new at the game too, but this isn't about him. Why are you bringing him into this? Like, talk about yourself. We made our mistakes, lots of them. We had a lot to do with shaping you into who you are today. That's not true because I was homeless at 16 and did everything myself. Shut the fuck up. You don't get to say that. I know you have blamed me over the years of not being there for you while growing up because I was homeless and you weren't there, so you don't really have a thought process. You know what I mean? And this is the shit I get. I tried my hardest to do what I could. It's hard being a parent to a child who needs special attention. So you're saying it was too hard to deal with a kid with ADHD. That's the shit I get in my birthday cards. I tried really hard, messed up at times. This is something that I know angered you growing up, and all I say is I'm sorry if you feel that way.
Yeah, about 5
I
years
don't like
ago.
apologies like that. She's
That's
not
an
saying I'm
apology.
sorry. I know that's
She's
what
blaming
it said.
me. She's blaming me for her fuck up. She's pretty much saying it's your fault that you feel the way you do because I fucked up. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. Why
Yeah,
in a birthday card? Why in a birthday card though?
That's fucked up, man. I had a talk with both my boys 5 years ago, and I told them, I said, I'm only going to say this once because I do not need to repeat it, and I won't repeat it. There were mistakes I made when y'all were growing up, a lot of regret that I have about the decisions I made while y'all were growing up. But you both turned out pretty good. I'm proud of you both. And I apologize for the shit I pulled on you that wasn't right. And then after that, I'm like, nah, I'll never say it again because it's done. I've apologized for my fuck up. So let's move on.
But see,
And
there's a
we have.
difference between saying, I'm sorry, I was wrong, I was a shitty parent. There's a difference between that and saying, I'm sorry that you were offended, or if you felt I was a shitty
Or
parent.
if you,
there's
feel
a
I
difference.
fail, or if you feel I failed you and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, I know they're fishing
Yeah.
for forgiveness, but all of this out too, Psycho, I agree. But I have tried to have those conversations before they moved to a different province because they supposedly had no friends in this province. That's really one of the reasons. And I'm like, I tried to have those conversations, and all she did was either break down, going, "Why are you blaming me?" I'm like, I started this conversation saying, "I'm not blaming you, but you need to know about what the fuck happened," and they don't want anything to do with it.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much built up to the point where, like, when I finally got on disability and I realized you guys are more embarrassed for yourselves for a kid being on disability than you are embarrassed for the fact that I'm going to be the rest of my life on disability. And you're making me feel shitty for it. So, like, nothing ever changes. Like, that's why the fishing for forgiveness is fine. I don't have to give it to you because you haven't earned it. It's like respect. Forgiveness is earned. I might love her, but I don't respect her.
At least if someone comes out and says to your kid, because I've had to do this to my kids, and and I've done it in the past, and I've done it fairly recently. It's like, look, I'm sorry, I was wrong. I was wrong. You
My
did not
dad did
deserve
that.
that. Can you please forgive me? And then I have to let them do it. They're old enough now, where their minds are pretty much formed in that regard, and they understand more, about our past few years. They get it. They understand it was a hard time for all of us, and we all had moments where we lashed out at each other.
See, the problem is with her and how his actions. I have two younger brothers. Both of them treat me the same way because of her raising them. When she kicked me out, one of the lines I got from her. This is I guess this could fall under toxicity. Is I can't put any more energy into you. I have two other kids to look out for.
Wow.
And you don't say that to your kid's face.
No, you don't.
You don't even
And,
think that.
and from then, I actually just used that as like a regulatory theme on how she actually went about things. And I started noticing this when it came to Christmases and shit. When I would get phone cards to phone companies I don't use, and other things, and I'm like, you have no idea who I am.
No.
So it's just like you say you love me. Like a lot of kids have heard this. You say you love me, but you treat me like a complete and utter fucking stranger. Stop saying you love me.
Mhm.
'Cause that's to make you feel better because you're not getting forgiveness. That's psychosis.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We all have trauma in our own ways, but it also defines us. I don't let
Yeah.
it linger, but I use those as reasons that if I was ever a parent, or if I ever, even though I'm not a parent, I don't get involved in other people's families because I don't have the experience or the know-how to do so.
Oh,
That's the respect I can give. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Mhm.
I'm showing Arwen one of these fans.
Oh my God, Daryl, that is beautiful.
Oh God!
Is
Now
that
Daryl's
embroidery?
gonna be using it.
Oh my God! Oh my God, I love it. I
Daryl's
love
gonna
it,
be
love
like,
it.
I got the vapors, y'all.
It's shiny. It's shiny.
I apologize. Sorry, I apologize for going into a negative thing. I wasn't trying.
Dude, no, you're not going into a
right
negative
now.
thing at
Oh,
all.
you're good, dude. You're good.
Absolutely not.
Steven, this is life experiences we've all had. We've yeah, it's not negative. It's just it is what it is. It's what we've been through. It's what we've learned. It's what we can share with each other to help each other realize, hey, you're not alone. My shit may not be your shit, or your shit may not be Daryl's shit, or Elaine, or, whatever. But it doesn't matter what we've been through. We've all experienced pain. We've all experienced loneliness. We've all experienced those kinds of things. So we can understand and we can relate and we can help each other.
And
That's
we
And
what it is.
can drink
sometimes you want to
together.
watch a movie where men are men, sheep are scared, and shit gets blown up.
That's kind of what brings
Hell
us
yeah.
together.
Why did I just picture Daryl fucking a sheep up, blowing up TNT?
Oh God! Stop!
Because it's TNT.
Bah.
Dirty deep.
Sorry, Snow.
done
Sorry.
with
Hey,
sheep.
Snow, take a good one.
Hey,
Oh.
I gotta run, guys. As much as I'm enjoying our group therapy, and I'd love to
Oh, for fuck's
dive in some more.
Yeah,
No, I love you guys. I actually I gotta do a couple things real quick, and then I gotta run over to Drunk 3PO's stream. I'm his main dude on the ranch, dropping all his links. So he gets a little pissy if I don't show up on time. So
You tell him I say hi. I'm still waiting to
Yeah,
stream with him, dude.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
I'm still waiting for
really.
my Fortnite game.
Well, they just stole all my thunder. I was going to say the same goddamn
The best
thing.
we do is trade
I'm not sure I
TikToks.
can't say shit.
best I can tell you is just kiss
Group
his ass
therapy.
as much as possible, and maybe
I ain't
he'll
gonna
give you a
kiss that
shot.
hairy
I'm
pussy,
not
bro.
kissing.
Oh, I got him on the DM.
You got the wrong one. I don't kiss nobody.
I was just fucking with you.
No, just tell him to say hi, man.
All right, guys. Thanks for having me on. Tuck and roll.
All right, brother, anytime.
All right.
Group
care.
therapy, really? Group therapy?
I have to go.
Going to, yeah.
I have to go not watch Snow Dub on Drunk 3 p.m. So, thank you for having me on. Thank you,
Love you,
chat.
Six.
Bye-bye.
Oh, anytime.
Yeah,
We'll
bye.
see
You know
you,
you're
Six.
welcome anytime.
Actually, there's nothing wrong with calling it group therapy in a way, because I don't know about y'all, but I find shit like this very therapeutic. I've been without any kind of therapeutic
I don't like
aspects
to
of my
talk
life,
about
and
it.
It sucks.
That fucks me up.
That's why I hate fake promises, or promises that get delayed to the point where like just don't fucking worry about it. There's all these different things. I think these life experiences and how you share these stories, it's not for sympathy. It's because everyone has some type of similar kind of story, maybe, but at the same time, it's also gave you that perception of what to look out for people in real life in the future, and how to deal with fake versus reality, honest versus dishonorable. And it's a great trait. You don't have to spill your heart out or say, well, my life was a bitch when I was a kid. I'm like, no, it just means shit got real. And sometimes when you talk about it, you realize how fucked up it actually was, because you just take it as a grain of salt when it literally is a hill. I think that's the way to look at it. Sorry, X-Wing. I didn't mean to be like, you need to share your story, bitch. Collector my ass.
No, I'm
I
just
just
super.
had
I'm
one
just,
of
I'm
these.
just so good at just making that shit go away.
Lie down on the bed.
And then I
peck
gotta
your
bring
kitty
it
for
up, and
daddy.
then I start thinking about shit again. I don't like doing that.
And it's really not good when you've been drinking.
Yeah.
Actually, I have been drinking.
Yeah.
Well, no, for X-wing,
Yeah.
I've seen that happen with X-wing. It's yeah.
Two different things, but the most prevalent one, yeah, that does start to come back up. But I think
Yeah.
I'm starting to deal with that, the newer one, better.
Well, good.
There's the promise of other younglings.
Do I get to
That
destroy
probably
them
sounded so bad.
Nah, bro.
I don't. Do I get to destroy those younglings too?
I hope not. I hope they're happy
Well,
and healthy little
to
younglings.
make you feel better,
No, 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 bitch!
The thing is,
I
no
played
matter
the wrong one. God damn.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Because when you felt like you said something wrong, this was supposed to happen.
N-O.
No, 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 bitch!
There we go.
Much better.
That's funny.
You want a copy of that for Nick tonight? Since Coach ain't gonna be there.
I don't know how that's gonna go, man. I got to. Yeah, I'm gonna take a nap
No,
before we
but
go on tonight.
I
Coach
do
is out.
have.
It's just Nick.
No,
I
it's
do
me and
have
Nick.
something for you to
Oh.
share with Nick tonight. I'm
What do
gonna.
you mean? Oh.
I'm gonna send it to you.
What I said. Oh. Oh, like I ain't watching that.
Yeah. No, I knew. I knew that's what you meant.
I still think you, me, and Coach need to get on a stream and see how long it takes him to crack.
5 seconds.
God.
Oh, yeah. I mean, as long as it's not on echo base, not even 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've
I don't
heard
think-
it. I've done it with him. It does not take long.
I don't
Yeah.
think Coach can handle being on with Pat Steven and X-Wing at the same time.
He's already admitted it on Echo Base. That's
Yeah.
why we need to do it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
The torment.
Maybe on EBN
is
TV or
glorious.
something.
Yeah. Coach would just be dead. That's.
All I know is this cherry vodka is fucking good.
Ew. What the fuck?
You put it in a Coke, tastes just like a cherry Coke.
God, I can't do that
Cherry
shit. Give me a
breakfast?
hangover like crazy. If I'm gonna drink whiskey, give it to me straight. I can't do it. I can't do sodas anymore when I
Have
drink.
you had Vanilla Crown?
No. The only flavored whiskey I've ever had is the Jack Daniel's apple. And
That's
it's
okay.
Vanilla
It's
Crown.
still-
What do they feed the moose vanilla before they have him piss in the bottle?
Oh my God.
Oh, that's so good. Well,
Oh my God.
last October, Dartha Kimmy got me a bottle to give to Loki, and I forgot to take it with me, so I ended up with it. Actually, it was 2 bottles, and I ended up drinking them both because it was so fucking good.
What is it
really
again?
smooth.
Vanilla
Valiant,
Crown?
what do you like? Do you
Vanilla
like the
Crown.
darker, like peatier kind of whiskeys?
Rumplemint. He likes Rumplemint.
No, Valiant.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Oh, I used to.
Usually, what I wind up drinking is if I'm doing a bourbon, which I have not had now in more than a month. Thank you, Lint.
Oh.
So it's usually between like a Four Roses, single barrel, or if I'm using it for a mix or something, I'll go with Sazerac rye if I'm doing Manhattans or
A
stuff like that.
Sazerac? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Listen here, we're listening to Valiant Sippy Cup talk about liquor. Let's all chill out.
That's it.
Thanks for coming out, Soccer.
Sorry, I've been saving that
No,
one
you
time.
didn't say it right,
Yeah, that's
Daryl.
fine.
I can't do it justice. I
You
cannot.
got it. Okay.
Psychodorf 9. See, that's
Psychodorf 9.
I gotta dip out. I gotta dip out, guys. I need to go. I need to go shower, and then I'm gonna play some Fortnite. I gotta cleanse my mind before I pop on with EBN tonight. So
That's nice.
Well, hey, then we can
Cleanse
join
away
if
Queen.
you want.
I'm gonna dip out. Thanks, guys, for having me on. As always, good to see you guys.
wow.
We
Good
just
to
got
see you
that.
too, X-Wing.
It was good to see you.
Right?
X-Wing.
I
Yeah,
don't think
good
he
to
heard
see
you.
you guys.
though.
Thanks, buddy.
I
Bye.
love you.
Bye, X-Wing. Bye, Stash.
Bye, X-Wing.
Valiant, whatever.
See you.
Oh my God.
But did you hear that? Did y'all hear me say, "Hey, we can come on and play with you or whatever"? Totally ignored.
I
it.
don't think he heard you.
I don't think he gives a shit.
He's above us.
Yeah. Well.
Who's blazing up a joint? I hear it.
Yeah.
Who's what?
Who's blazing up a joint? I hear it. Somebody's hitting a striker trying to light
No,
up.
no,
wood or
no,
something.
no. I'm tapping my fan on my leg.
Oh,
She's trying to light a joint with a fire burning kit. That's what she's trying to do. She's the string and the
another one
rope.
of the
And
fans I
stuff.
got.
Yeah. Oh my God, Daryl, that is beautiful. It's green. It's green. That's beautiful.
Yes,
Where did you get those?
From her
the
pants.
Dollar Tree.
What the hell? Like the official dollar? Like it actually says Dollar Tree?
Yes,
Okay, I
Did
have a
you-
Dollar Tree
wait.
in this town. I'm going to see if I can find some.
and then there's
you
the,
just-
the money one.
Did you just get those to tease Arwen?
I'm starting to think.
Well,
You know, the fan
kinda,
needs
but
to come back. The fan needs to fucking make a not reassurance, resurgence. Needs to make a resurgence because I'm telling you, it should have never gone out of style. I love my fans. Always love my fans. Yeah, it needs to, y'all. There's an elegance to them that I don't have, but I'd like to learn.
Well, and that's why they'll never come back because there is an elegance to them that women today just don't have for the most
DM
part.
me your address and I'll send them to you.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You go give me your fans?
Yeah. I'm not going to use them. They're just going to sit here.
Oh, Daryl, thank you. That
You're
makes
welcome.
my cold little heart so happy. Thank you.
I think it's time for a song.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
ready.
Are you ready?
Oh my gosh.
Ew, my God.
Is this about Biden?
I'm gonna shit directly into my pants.
Yes,
it
it is.
Flinch and then I'll wipe with my hands. Shitting in the toilet is so last year. This is how we do in 22. I haven't showered in about 20 days. It doesn't really matter if you do it my way. I don't even take it out of my diaper. I don't fucking have the time for that. Can you imagine just how free I feel? Shitting like a baby, head over heels. I'll never go back to wearing tighty whities. Listen to me take a huge dump right in my pants. I'm gonna shit right in my pants. Do you really wanna shit in toilets forever, forever? Right in my pants. I'm gonna shit right in my pants. I don't even have to worry about it forever, forever.
Wow.
Sometimes I poop and other times I pee. And one time I sharted in the Caspian Sea. And there was that time that I peed in my basement. Never mind, that was the quarter end. Went to the zoo on Saturday. A monkey took a shit and threw it my way. I wanted to throw some shit back at the monkey, but my mommy told me not to.
Oh, shade.
In my pants, I'm gonna shit right in my pants. Do you really wanna shit in toilets? Forever, forever.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna shit right in my pants. I don't even have to do it forever, forever.
Oh my God. Thank you, Lofty Pixels.
I love Lofty. I tagged him this morning. I was like, hey, can I give me a link to that Ethan Klein poop video? He's like, I'm on it. I'm like, cool. I'm like, thank you. Thanks,
Dude, that is glorious. That is absolutely glorious.
Guard for life.
I think that should be
I feel
Joe
bad that guy
Biden's
missed
theme
that.
song.
Oh my God.
You know, I've been looking for a video to put as our channel intro. When people click on the channel, it's like, here's what our channel's about.
You better ask him first.
Oh, definitely. I would never post anybody else's content without permission.
Oh my God. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, that's just glorious.
I need a pellet cleanser. Damn.
When I showed that to Culture was like losing his shit because I'm hoping he does his midnight stream tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, you need a palate cleanser?
Yes, please.
Okay.
When you said clipped, I forget I'm on the fucking internet sometimes.
What the? Yes. Hello. What the fuck? Oh God.
X-Wing, work in
Sorry,
the world.
Oh God. I thought you were gonna do the X-Wing approved one at first. So I was like,
Nah.
then he
Palate
waddled
cleanser.
away, waddled away.
Then he waddled away, waddle.
Oh my God.
I'm
not on enough. What the fuck?
That ain't no shit. See, I want to start using this I got to clip some other stuff to it, but I'm part of this intro into the Fortnite streams.
Death! Death to all who oppose us!
Yes.
You know what? I gotta realize I gotta qualify something because I've said this, y'all. I'm not on drugs because I'm a druggie. I was in a car accident earlier. Okay, I just realized I was sitting here talking about being on drugs, and I'm like, that does not sound right.
Well, the thing about it is, nobody probably believed you were on drugs. I probably just thought, oh, she's drinking wine again.
No, she's drinking wine. That's all.
No wine. No. Nope. Not today.
It's normal Arwen.
I
I
love
know
this.
y'all are a little blurred. So
Bro, walked
normally
away
you're
for
not-
1 minute. What the fuck is this?
I know, Kimmy.
Oh god.
Oh, dude, that was glorious. Thank him for us. That was just beautiful.
Oh, my sides hurt. That was
Mhm.
hysterical. I'm still not
You-
sure what I watched, but I laughed
you
every
should-
damn minute of it.
I think you should DM that to Valiant. Oh, Arlena, did you see at the end of your show the other day, Valiant come in and said I was a
Oh
simp to you?
yes. We saw. We laughed our asses off backstage. Arwen and I were like, what the fuck?
He started it.
Laughed our asses off at that shit.
Yeah, and I
Oh,
thought
God.
about it after it was all said and done. I sat there and reread it again. It's like, God, I wonder if he really thinks I'm gay.
Okay, that I need to ask.
Because that
him,
was like creepy.
what? Not that you're gay, Daryl. I don't need to ask that, but I mean,
No.
what is the exact definition of a simp? Is
When
it
you're
kind of
giving hundreds of dollars to a woman on stream that will never ever pay you any attention.
Is
When a
that
guy
where
drops
that came
10
from?
grand, pretty much simple.
Basically, what guys do at a strip club.
Yeah.
They give the money to this chick. Oh, she's in love with me. She likes me. No, dude, she just wants your money.
She loves
Okay.
pigeons. All right, let's
Mhm.
go.
Okay, I got it now. That's cool. Okay. Just that word's thrown out on all.
Dude, I appreciate that compliment.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah, it'd be like that. It's like, what happened? And that's the exact epitome of the stream today. It's like, well,
Mm-hmm.
what happened? Like, son of a bitch, man.
Wow.
It's been interesting. I mean, I don't know. It was weird. Maybe I got a burp.
Good. It's been open. It's been
Oh,
good.
that's better.
I think it's been good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's been interesting.
All I'm doing is sitting here thinking about those fans.
Oh,
So
God.
excited.
Oh,
They're so pretty. They're sparkly.
yeah,
and I
Snow
like
Dove's never coming back.
Oh, he
And
will.
Six is like, yeah, we're not talking serious shit no more. I don't know.
I love how
I'm
I come back and there's somebody else has got dogs barking in the background because I just said to let mine out. There's still dogs
Yeah, that's
barking in
me.
my ears.
That's
Oh.
me. What's the matter, buddy?
Man.
Yeah, you missed the glorious video that Steven shared.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to mute for a bit because I was trying to do an audio check on this this video I'm rendering out right now. So
Oh, there
all
it
done.
goes.
So
Y'all are such
That-
multitaskers.
Yeah, I can barely just run the stream, not even
impressive.
lifting a finger.
well,
Yeah,
I was
it's
trying to get
impressive.
this done because we the last that's why I've been so scarce on YouTube the last month or so. Just springtime that's when Mrs. Renegade's got all these performances and everything at the music school, and I record them, and we had a theatrical
You're
production.
being
the
a
last couple
husband
weeks,
and a
so-
dad.
Yeah, I know,
You
really.
don't need to excuse that.
So, but thank God for this new machine, this new computer, because my God, these 2.5 hour renders that I used to have to do on my older one would take about 2.5 to 3 hours to render out, and now it takes 20 minutes. So
Nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, we I don't know where I was going. Maybe I need to refill my drink.
I just did.
Do it. Refill it. Why not?
Okay. Now if I could twist my arm.
Anyway, okay, y'all. Daryl's revealing a drink.
Now I'm doing an Odell Roby over here.
Is that a drink?
Has anybody ever seen Jackie Brown?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Odell Roby, Sam Jackson sit there and drink screwdrivers.
Okay, I got it. I think.
Vodka and OJ.
I remember when I was in England, I don't even like pineapple juice. I can't stand it. And I used to drink pineapples and vodkas. How the hell I did that, I have no idea. But I think I was that age where I just wanted to get drunk. I didn't give a shit what it tasted like or cared. But, now it has to taste good going down or I'm not going to drink it. It's just, no.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Okay. Anyway.
Oh, Lord. Well, anyway, what's
No, this awkward silence brought to you by me not being here.
Right?
Yeah, there you go. Well, we can talk about other stuff.
Hey, Blue.
What's everybody got going on this weekend with Easter plans?
No, my daughter asked me the same question yesterday, and I said, I don't know. You're 25 years old. What do you want to do? A nighttime Easter egg hunt? I mean,
Yeah, fill the eggs with all the little mini bottles from the mini bar in a hotel.
she's pregnant, so she can't drink right now. So
That's a wives' tale.
I'm making deviled eggs. That's all I know.
Kid will come out. Drink a little whiskey. That boy will come out with hair on his nuts already.
I had fried egg sandwiches this morning.
Wow, Blue's doing a 12-hour. Hey, you my boy, Blue. Sorry, I almost forgot.
Akimi, I'm like that now. If it's gross, I'm not putting it in my mouth either.
Just quit
oh
feeding me
my
jokes.
God, that could go so many different ways.
Well,
Oh
I'm
my
talking
gosh.
about food, y'all. Food.
Yeah, and
Brussels sprouts, cabbage, pineapple on pizza. Hell no to all that shit. Not gonna do it. I have to think it's gross.
It's still food to some women.
Oh, there used to be a song. Just put it in your mouth.
Don't mind looking at the weed.
Oh my gosh. Daryl, did you check your phone?
Wow.
I don't know. I just sat back down.
Like 5 minutes ago.
I wasn't here 5 minutes ago.
Well, yes, you were. Shut up.
Oh.
I said you were. Anyway.
Yeah. I am down.
Okay.
I was thinking about doing some Fertnert
Nerd.
because I still got 2 hours to play and
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, and you can save it up for
Let the-
tonight's stream.
let the dogs out and do some Fertnert.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I will let y'all know about that. For those of you who don't know, the 15 of you that are still here, thank you so much. We started doing we started doing a karaoke stream precursor to Rambling Canucks, and it starts at 7 p.m. Central and goes till 8:30 or 8:45. Basically, it ends between less than 30 minutes before Rambling starts. That way, you get time to get up, refill your drink, take a piss, whatever, get a snack, whatever you want to do, and then everybody goes over to Ramblings. So, started doing that, and the past 2 weeks it seemed to work really good. So, we're going to keep it going.
Hoorah.
Pre-cursing, yes, we're cursing before we're cursing. Shit.
Yes. Fuck.
All right, so let's keep the conversation going. What's everybody got coming up on your own channels on YouTube? What y'all doing? Let's tell the audience.
No. I don't know yet.
Arwen doesn't know.
No.
Steven, what you got? What you got, buddy?
I don't fucking know.
Nobody knows.
I'm still debating whether or not I even want to go back to partner.
Do it.
Do it.
It's not going to hurt you. Do it. God, come on.
Valiant, what do you got?
Fine.
Anything?
Well, I've got to start putting together a video. I'll probably just time to put out tomorrow with some box office stuff. The last one I did was on that Trafalgar poll that was on the Disney stuff. So Going to try to do a box office one this evening to talk about some of these Secrets of Dumbledore numbers, which are bad as hell.
Yeah, I heard it tanked pretty hard.
They are going to lose my estimates. I put pen to paper, and I'm looking at about $100 million loss for Warner Brothers on this one.
Damn.
Yeah.
Golly.
Should have fired them inclusive
Really?
people a little sooner.
It's ugly. It is. They need to. And actually, right before I jumped in here earlier, I had just finished watching. Y'all know Angry Joe reviews. Yeah, so he did one on Secrets of Dumbledore, and I mean, long story short, he indicated that they kind of wrapped it up with this movie. They really could just kill it at this point and not make the next two that they had originally planned to, which is probably what they need to do, because there's no way that I think a guy like Zaslav would greenlight.
What the hell is that noise?
Arwen, what are you doing?
I'm fanning myself, y'all. I'm hot. I'm sorry.
Okay, just sounds like we're in a wind tunnel.
Yeah.
I'll mute. I'm sorry.
I was trying to figure out what it was. I was just like,
Yeah,
I thought she was panting.
I was going to tell Valiant his new theme song sucks.
I was like, wow, okay, somebody's got something going on. Turn the camera on.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Valiant.
It's fucking OnlyFans channel at this point.
Yeah, see? I've got a fan. And yes, I did just buy those for you, so I ain't going to use them. I just saw them and I thought of you. So
Girl, thank you. I'm serious. I love them. I think they're absolutely
no,
beautiful.
you're welcome.
can't
I
wait
figured
to-
you'd like them.
I do.
Except the money one. The money one's kind of plain and bullshitty. So I'll
No,
probably
I'm
set that
good
one
with
in the car and
that.
do a Jimi Hendrix thing with it.
I need that for my simple days.
Oh, okay.
Fancy fans, simple fans, medium fans. Yeah. I take them everywhere. I use them all the time. As y'all
How
have
about that
seen.
for $1? She was spanking herself.
Oh my God, y'all.
That was earlier when you heard the thump, thump, thump. Jeez. Oh man, when this show dies, it really dies quick.
Yeah, yeah, it does.
I'll stand far away.
Arwen doesn't know what she has coming up. Fat Steven doesn't know what he has coming up. Tonight,
Pardon me for trying to make conversation.
It's not
Dude.
that. I
No,
literally
no.
do not know what to do anymore. It's the way
Do what
things have
feels
gone.
right.
I don't trust YouTube anymore, and I think they, once you're in the red or you decide to do something, they don't promote your shit no more.
Okay, it's an interesting point you bring up there, Stephen. I had the same fear a few days ago. I've been having the same fear since all this stuff with Disney started, and I started diving into that, covering the Florida legislation, covering Disney's responses, all this, so on and so forth, thinking that I'm going to dive into this, and this is going to get painful. And the last video that I put out, in fact, 2 days ago, I really said, okay, I'm going to test the waters here. This is going to be a sink or swim moment. Let's see if this works or doesn't. And I did a video on that, like I said, on that Trafalgar poll. And I didn't go into, I was a little cautious about some of the terminology and language I put in there, but I didn't really pull any punches on it in terms of it being bad for Disney and why. And I even went so far as to code the video in the YouTube studio as news and politics, which I have never done before. Because everything on my channel, I've kind of just defaulted to entertainment. That's whatever. So I said, let's do news and politics this time. Tag this video that way and see what happens. Well, it's fine. I mean, I'm at 10,000 views on that video. So
I don't break 100 anymore, Valiant.
Wait, what's that?
I don't break 100 anymore, if I'm lucky.
On what? Individual videos?
Anything.
Well, let me put it this way. What I noticed when back in late February, when I did the first live stream that I did was that 1 year anniversary stream, and then I did about 3 live streams after that each Sunday. That absolutely destroyed my YouTube metrics. And it took me a month of not doing live streams to retrain YouTube back again to what I was doing. And then in the last week, it started blowing up again. And I know you had an amazing amount of channel growth when you were doing your live streams with what was going on with the truckers convoy.
Let's put it this way: they every time I go live, every time I upload a video, they decrease the sub count.
Huh.
It has been an ongoing thing.
Yeah, there's I can't pretend to understand what YouTube does or thinks.
Neither can
sometimes.
I. And I'm now trying the John Talk style, like the 30-second video stuff, like just doing little humor stuff. Like the shorts with FN will hit once in a while, but anything else it's dead in the water. And I'm at the point, that's why I don't care about the going back to the program ever, because at this point, I don't think we even have control anymore.
No, I don't think you're wrong. I mean, but the only thing I can say, and I could be completely off the mark with this one, but just based on whatever casual observations and my very limited experience on YouTube here, it does take time to train YouTube to what you're doing.
Yeah, but that's it. When I covered the convoy stuff, remember, even after that's done, and that's over 30 days, right?
Yeah.
Then why is it Social Blade is still detecting me as a gaming channel? So that doesn't matter anymore.
Are your channel tags and your video tags and all that kind of stuff, what are you using there?
I actually go through, I make sure I use the right tags of what I cover. I make sure that I'm using tags that are related to the most common when it comes to, let's say if it's Elden Ring or anything else, same thing. It even was happening during the live streams and the convoy coverage when it started hitting the US. Everything was being diminished. Everything was automatically being suppressed or put into limited. I would go live and I would be limited before 30 seconds.
Limited before 30. What do you mean?
I would go live for 30 seconds and I would already hit limited ads in 30 secons. So
I see what you're saying. Okay.
So I even then and then my viewership would not go over 10. Or I remember that recording I did, guys who saw that video, right, where I was showing like my hashtags and my video viewer number switching to a different stream live on my screen. You remember I showed that? Here, hold on. Let me get this up. Jerry, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Hold on. That's just it. I would rather just do what I want to do and not have to worry about money. I as much as people like giving me super chats, I don't care about them anymore. It's really don't, but I'm trying to find it. Where is it? Where is YouTube losing their shit? Because this is... here it is. All right. Now we're going to copy this. I'm going to pause this. Now I want you to watch this because this is stuff I'm picking up on YouTube with my channel. I make sure I go through... now I want you to... All right. Let me know when it's shared.
I see it.
Yeah.
All right. Now I want you guys to watch here. And I'm going to rewind it back because those aren't my hashtags. Those aren't my hashtags.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Wait.
Those aren't my watch. Just watch and look. Okay, those aren't my hashtags. Watch the hashtags change and watch the viewers change. There goes back to my hashtags. Now it's 1474. Look, you see what I'm seeing?
Yeah. That's
YouTube.
That is weird. I've seen some goofy live stream jumping around stuff. I noticed that on.
But it's showing me as someone else's stream, like Vancouver Merch Day.
Yeah, usually hashtags you have to manually enter those. Yeah. Just for everybody watching, manually enter those in the video description for those to show up.
So why is it my own stream? Because I'm taking this live from my stream from my viewer end, right? I'm like recording the actual YouTube link, and it's doing this live. My viewers can't see it, but I can.
Huh. That is weird.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like that's not normal. I even tagged YouTube with this, never got a reply, and there it is again. This went on for about 5 to 10 minutes. So that's why I'm kind of like wondering, like, if let's not look at shadow bans, let's not look at being suppressed. Let's look at the fact that maybe your links are literally just being switched up to someone else's channel by YouTube, and you don't even realize it. And that's how this is one of the signs that came through. That's one of my paranoias that came through. Like, I really don't care. I do care, but I don't care. But when I see stuff like this, it makes me wonder whether or not even our description and hashtags even matter, because
I started changing that up. I put the 3 hashtags that would be the most popular. I make sure I do my research on YouTube.
Yeah.
For TubeBuddy, I do all that stuff.
That's what I use is TubeBuddy. But I obviously I don't have the experience on the live side like y'all do. Like everybody on this channel has way more experience on how the live stuff works with the channel than I do, because I just don't live. You know, I just make the regular videos, and I know when I put in the description.
That's right,
I
Jedi.
put in this, yeah, and I put in all this kind of stuff, and I just hit load and just go. It's, you know, now I'm curious. I want to go back and look at the handful.
I'm also going to let you know one thing. If you're not paying attention to your numbers, because I'm very like OCD with numbers. I have watched. I'll wake up in the morning, and my live stream, let's say, will be 955 views. Okay. By noon, the live stream from yesterday, including the ones the days before, 100 or more are wiped from each one.
Huh.
YouTube is even scrubbing views. That's how far it's going. They're even assuming now that there's view botting going on. When I doubt there is, because it's pretty much people looking, clicking, and moving on. But it is something that I've noticed, and I have not done many live streams on my channel as much anymore. People have noticed that I've been trying to do the 30-second clips, like the videos, and it's literally hit or miss. But I'm training it, like you said. Like I remember what you said. Don't focus on the numbers, just do what you want to do. And that's what I'm doing. But I have also noticed that this is no longer in our control. That's why I've been calling it a timeshare. Put what you want to put up. I'm doing that. But there's something else that is not adding up when literally you're using the same hashtags as someone else, but they're getting, let's say, 10K people watching and you're not breaking 20. That's not normal. Especially with a channel that has no strikes, no warnings, no nothing.
Yeah.
So I just play it off as it is.
I think the more the algorithm has been screwed up, and the more it's just progressing into something that's a dumpster fire, the easier it is to bypass a bunch of shit, and somebody can hack the algorithm in their favor. And I think that's what's happening.
I think that you have to sound more left to get more, seen more. And I'm a gaming channel, right? So let's say that's the whole thing, though. If it's been 30 days to update, why is it still classifying me as a gaming channel?
Yeah.
So I just do what I want to do. But like that's the whole thing, though. YouTube at the point, like I have no trust in the YouTube as a platform. I have trust in rather just have fun. But what you say, what other people have said, and I've talked to, don't look at the numbers. So that I believe in that. But at the same time, with the way my mind works, I have to look at the numbers, because if I don't memorize the numbers the night before, I won't know that they're different the next day. They literally will just, it's like, you know, when you do a system restart or a system restore, I think they're doing that a lot more without even realizing that it's affecting the channels down the road. I think that's what's going on. And it's been a lot worse since the dislike button got removed. But I can let's say let's say I'm doing the same type of game. Let's say Markiplier does. All I use the same hashtags as Markiplier, the same tags in the video. I just don't put his name in there. Nothing like that. Still not getting the same type of whatever, right? So it's not the tag. I don't think the tags matter. I really don't think they matter. I think there's something more, but we will never know until things happen. So just keep having fun. I just don't trust YouTube. That's my opinion. Do what you want to do. Have fun doing it, like Nerdrotic and other people have said, and just don't have faith in this platform. YouTube is not for us anymore. It's for corpse, mainstream news, and everything else. And I think that's a reality a lot of us have to accept without making it feel like we shouldn't just have fun with it. But then again, as soon as you get monetized, you're limited again in fun. Because you have to watch what you say, watch what the algorithm will pick up, what will get you hit, what will get you taken down, and what will wipe you out in a night. And then there's the whole other thing. Even talking about the narrative differently, you have a chance of having that one person that will try to like report your channel. It's a lot of stress. And yeah, just don't think about it. But
yeah,
it comes at you. I think that's really a lot of people don't really talk about it as much. I'm trying to make validity in what I'm trying to say.
No, I hear you. Yeah, I think you're right.
I don't need YouTube's money. I don't. It would be nice, but I don't need it.
Okay, Arlena, we're about to wrap it up.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'll see y'all later. I really got to go. I got a lot of shit to do before tonight's stream. So hopefully see all y'all tonight.
Bye, Orlando.
Take care, buddy.
Bye.
And I'm not trying to be depressing. I hope no one takes that way. And buying, if you have any thoughts, if anyone does, let me know. But this time, I don't care about the numbers. Like you're not supposed to care about the numbers, but I will watch the numbers. That's it. Because as soon as you log in, you see your numbers in studio. It's pretty hard to ignore the numbers when you see them in your face. It's like I have to put stickies all over every part that I see a digit.
Yeah, I've got it to where I don't see that. I have to go hunt for it.
Are you talking about when you log into your creator studio?
Yeah, the first thing it shows is your numbers. If you have any important notifications, how good your last video did. It's all numbers.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I see that every day.
We need 455 more watch hours to hit 4K.
You'll do it.
And then,
Oh really?
and then we just need 735 more subs to hit $1,000.
That's the other thing that bothers me. I will upload a clip or something, and then I'll see like the people have used have the same type of content, like 10%. You know what I'm talking about? You can see it in your studio. And they have, let's say for 40 views that I have, they have 100,000, but they uploaded after me. So explain how that works.
Yeah.
What about their sub count?
Lower sub counts.
They have lower sub counts than you, and they're getting
That's
that?
what I'm trying to talk. Yeah. Because remember when Ottawa Convoy was going on, right? It was getting to the point that it was so popular, YouTube was limiting the channels and forcing people to subscribe. So that whenever they hit a certain amount of number, a certain amount of viewers were actually able to watch the channel stream. So I think they're doing more than we actually realize. Because that's when we were starting hearing. Because that was the first time I ever saw that. Let's say you have 800 people sub to your channel, and it's limiting you for every 110 more people to watch, whatever the fuck they were doing, right? So people that were going to that channel to watch the live stream, they would get a black screen saying, due to the popularity of this channel, you have to subscribe to watch this content. But they need this many things. That's literally what was coming across people's screens. Have you ever heard about that?
Mm-mm.
That's how much power YouTube has. They were forcing people to subscribe to a channel to watch a live stream.
Yeah, I always just got this stream is not available.
Yep.
That's all I ever got. Now, and more during the convoy, that's the only time I've ever seen it.
Mm-hmm. So what makes you think they can't just be like, this stream isn't available and just redirect you to somewhere else and you won't even know?
Yeah. Yeah. And all I can do is hope that once Elon buys Twitter, he'll buy Google.
He won't buy Google. I don't think he wants that responsibility.
I wish he would.
All I'm saying, that's it. That's the way I analyze shit. I'm not trying to be depressing, but it's weird.
No. I mean, this is enlightening stuff that people
No,
do need.
that's your experience, and that's
Yeah,
just
it's
everybody's
informative.
experience with YouTube is can be radically different.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ours has been a very stale relationship.
But when you're getting like 800 views and only 10 people liking, there's definitely a weirdness going on.
Yeah. I mean, that ratio is pretty consistent with our view to like ratio.
It's just the way I am. That's why I like that stuff. It gets my head thinking because I'm like, okay, so if I try it this way, and you can go through all the different websites under the sun and try to use different hashtags and all that and see it. What you do is you switch up your hashtags in the video and put 5 different ones that you think is the most popular. Then you go to a different site that says tell you 5 other popular ones. Put that in the top 5 and see which one does different. And if none of them are doing different, that means your hashtags has nothing to do with shit. Your tags has nothing to do with shit. It pretty much means if YouTube doesn't want you to be seen, they won't let you be seen. And you can see that in your analytics where it goes by suggested videos. And if you're not seeing anything from suggested videos, that means YouTube's not even promoting your ass.
Yeah, they don't promote us at all.
Well, I mean, I do know, and I don't know Steven knows this because we've had this conversation, but
Yeah.
I mean, I do know that in general, my observations with YouTube, again, in my very limited experience here, about a year or so, YouTube just frankly flat out does not like live streams. They do not like live streamers in terms
Even
of
though they
promotion.
said this year was for live streamers.
Yeah,
That
I mean,
was
they
their
can say what
words
they
at the
want,
beginning.
but the way the
It was like,
algorithms are built, there's a big difference between channel growth if you focus on making nothing but videos versus making predominantly live streams or all live streams.
That's been my whole channel is pretty much
Yeah.
live
Well,
stream.
here's my
It's
question:
night
why
and
should
day.
they care? Why should they care?
Because it's
If
just the way
somebody
that
live
they
streams
build.
or not.
10-minute videos will make more money through ads because more people are clicking through a 10-minute video than sitting there for a 5-hour stream on replay, hoping the ads pop up before
Correct.
the middle of the stream.
Yeah, that's based on that's just based on audience behavioral patterns.
Okay.
You know, and that's why when you look at, you know, you take some of the fastest growing, fastest moving channels that have consistently very good hits, they're putting out 1 or 2 8 to 10 minute videos every day. They're hitting that metric. That's what
I try
YouTube
that.
likes. And it takes a while to train it, and being consistent at doing it. That's the trick.
So what I should do is take one of my Twitch streams, cut it up into 10-minute segments, and upload it.
Yes. Yes. Do that for like 2 or 3 months straight. Like, and you don't have to do it every day, but maybe 2-3 times a week at the same time, same days of the week, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 10 a.m. Boom, 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 every week for like 2-3 months. See what happens. And that's the trick, is that it takes patience. And it took me a while to kind of figure that out. And I still don't even have the capacity to load at a consistent basis, just because my schedule is batshit crazy. So I do what I can, but I do know that, you know, for me, Tuesdays and Thursdays are my best days. Thursdays especially. That's where I can look at my metrics and say, this is where the most of my viewers are. And I know if I drop a video at Thursday at noon, it's going to be a comparable rock star to, say, dropping one at Monday evening at 5 p.m. You know, so if I know I have a really good video, then I'm going to save it. I'm going to push it back. I'm going to drop it at that prime time. You know, for my, again, everybody's channel is different. And yes, there are some very successful channels out there that do a lot of live streaming. However, there are also channels that are in a different universe, you know, in terms of they've got 100, 2, 3, 4, 500,000, 1 million subs. It's a totally different game, right? Like if you listen to Critical Drinker, and what I thought was great, just in the last month, he started putting out a series of videos on his secondary channel, Critical Drinker After Hours, talking about how to YouTube. And he brings all this up, and it's a lot of things that I'd kind of observed over the last year, and then he kind of brought it all home, and I'm like, yeah, dude, I mean, it's right on.
But then that's the other thing then. I shouldn't fear going live, and for an hour of going live, they're taking away 5 to 10 subs as soon as I go live.
Oh, I agree with that.
And yet
part.
there's 10 people still watching. It's like they're not even, that's the thing though. So I'm wondering if they're doing this to every channel across the board. Not that you just go live, it's just that, as soon as you upload new content, they're literally deliberating whether or not you should keep those subs depending on your views. And if that's what the algorithm being pushed, you need to know about that.
Well, there was some kind of, let's call it a purge in the last 4 to 6 weeks, for sure. I saw subs disappearing, but I also thought to myself, okay, it's also been about a year, a little over a year since I got on YouTube. And of course, you know, if you have subs that haven't watched a video in a year, that's what YouTube kind of does, cleansing. But there were other channels, the Quartering and everybody else, that had lost, you know, 1,000 subs a day for several days, stuff like that. And then it seems like more recently things have kind of settled back out a little bit.
53 in a week.
53, like this past week?
In 7 days.
It's okay.
And I know, no, don't worry about the numbers. But I'm like, I will go live, and that's why I don't go live on YouTube as much anymore. Because as soon as I go live, it's like I've been live 5 minutes and someone already has unsubbed. I haven't even started talking yet. That's weird. Yeah. So I'm wondering if there's something else going on. But that's it. We'll never know with YouTube. I think a lot of people are going through that stuff, and it's like I'll say this as a thing. We might be talking about this, and it might cause paranoia or scaredness. I'm saying, don't fucking worry about it. Just keep doing what you're doing. Me, I like looking at the numbers because you know why? I'm psycho. Sorry about that.
No.
Well, no, I mean, there's nothing wrong with looking at the numbers if that's, you know, your interest and beyond. You know what I'm saying?
To me, looking at the numbers is like looking at your stock prices if you owned a business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. You're seeing how many people are buying
that.
stock in your channel.
Yeah.
Just by the viewership. So yeah, that's the way I look at it.
But let's say this. Let's say that 3,000 people are subbed to your channel and they have notifications turned on. It says in your studio. Then why is it if they're getting notifications, you're getting 3 views from out of those 3,000?
Well, I've got notifications turned on for everybody on this panel. I don't get a single one.
No, and no, the notifications have been absolute a dumpster fire. Here, I'll tell you. I'll tell you right now. I'm gonna give you the numbers on my last video that I had in terms of actual subscriber views, because it's ridiculous. And that's why you'll see me on my channel. I will repost the same video in like I'll or not repost it, but I'll share it. After I make the initial drop, make it public, a notification's supposed to go out. Then usually about 3 hours later, I'll reshare the video on YouTube as like a community share, so another notification goes out. A lot of people will get that before they get the first one. I get notifications for channels that I sub to. It's the same situation. Like, hey, here's a new video from the Critical Drinker. Like, I just get the pop up on my phone, and I go pull it up, and it's like Drinker dropped it yesterday. That is what happens. It's absolutely ridiculous. So if I go in here to this video that I put out on Thursday. So if I look at this now, let's see, where is the watch time? Let's see. Let me find it here real quick. So like traffic source, search YouTube, traffic source, suggested videos. Where's the damn notifications? Oh, here we go.
It would probably be under reach.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking. Okay, notifications. Here we go. Views from notifications on, let's see, total so far. I mean, browse features 6,600 views. Notifications, according to this, 207. I mean, I have 6,600 subs.
So if YouTube's recommending 30% of my content, why is I'm not seeing that 36%?
Yeah. I mean, browse features 6,654 views. YouTube search, 781. Suggested videos, 747. Other YouTube features, 550. Channel pages, 277. Notifications, all the way to 7 down the list at 207.
Browse features. Wait, you're looking at impressions, or what are you looking at, Albert?
I'm looking at actual views.
All right. Browse features 6,500, 38%. Shorts feed 3,400. YouTube search 1,800. Notifications 1,371. Channel pages 1,300. External 1,100. Direct run nodes 650. Other YouTube features 323. Suggested videos 253. Playlists 96. Hashtags 43.
Yeah, hashtags. I got 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
definitely hashtags don't matter.
Is that on your last video, or that's impressions, or what?
That's in the whole.
The whole what?
The whole. Like, I'm looking at the actual graphs.
Like for the whole channel?
This is for traffic source. The last 28 days.
Oh, the last 28 days. Okay, I got.
And this is daily. So if there's, let's say, 17,000 views coming in daily, they're not showing up in my studio.
That's that's views, not impressions.
Impressions in total for, let's say, the last 28 days till today, 200,000.
Okay.
That doesn't make sense, does it?
I mean, yeah, depending on what your impression click-through rate is. If it's 10%, then you would have 20,000 views.
3%.
3% click-through rate. Okay.
So that still doesn't add up with the numbers.
Yeah.
So there it is. That's why I was like, I'm either crazy or I need to start doing 12 monkeys style thinking or some shit. That's it. That's how numbers works. Yeah. I'm like, that's it. I've realized that you're not going to win. So just do what you want to do, have fun, but it's okay to look at the numbers. Don't let it control you.
Well, no, you have a point.
Yeah. Oh, we should probably do a stream about this and talk about this sometime.
It wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah.
It'd be an actual great idea.
Oh, it would teach people what to look for and how to utilize it, and
Because I would actually because Valiant, I'd actually like to do this. What we do is upload the same video. One of us make like a video and upload that same video to both channels with the same hashtag, same everything, and see how different the retaliation is.
Interesting. It would have to be, the trick would be we would have to pick a topic. We'd have to do a video on something that
We can just literally call it, this is the YouTube test. We are both testing to see whether or not this video has the same type of outcome on 2 different channels.
Well, but our channel content is so different, and that's kind of the better test would be for you to hook up with another gaming channel and have that test. Because
That's hard as hell.
I know, that's what I'm saying, is because my channel content is so different than yours.
Yeah.
There's way too many variables that don't line up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. No, I appreciate this. Honestly, I like talking about
I would
shit.
do it. I just don't think, I don't know if it would really give us a clear picture, you know? It would be like if I did a test and then like Midnight's Edge, because we do very similar Hollywood business content. So if I did something and they did something and we both put out the same test and we said, okay, we will scale it for obvious sub count discrepancies, but look at the percentages, then I think that would be interesting. But I don't know how that would work if you or I did it. I mean, I might. Yeah. It's like you said, I have no idea what YouTube does half the time. Like I said, I'm just look at, a video that I put out Thursday has 85,000 impressions. I have a 7.7% click-through rate. I have 9,600 views right now.
I used to be getting up to 53K, and then it slowly diminished to not even 1,000. So I know the convoy shit died out, but it's just weird. But other than that, no, I'm not worried. That's it. I just like going nuts because it makes me aware. It's just like, just don't care. Push what you want to push. But getting almost 120 views on, let's say, a 5K channel is not normal percentages.
What is it? For a lot of channels, it's usually 20 to 30%.
Yeah, so that means either YouTube is either affecting my channel or something is going on with the algorithm. My channel's caught up in it because it's confused.
See, that's the part that I can't explain it. But yeah, you look at channels that are, 300,000 subs, and they average,
25K.
50 maybe thousand. You look at channels that are 100, 130,000, they average 30,000 views, 40,000, 50,000 views. I'm a 6,600 sub channel, and I average over 5,000 views per video.
Yep. So I'm going to start downloading your videos and putting them on my channel.
So that's what I'm saying is that I don't know how to explain it. I wish I could because I would love to help other people. I have no freaking clue why my channel seemingly overperforms for its size in terms of views. I don't know.
Yeah, that's it. I like how these conversations. That was cool. And Dale needs to go because he wants to play Fertner. But I think we got.
No. I was just looking at the notifications. I finally found it. See, this is lifetime. 1,242 notifications. Only 9.1% viewership from that.
Wait, where are you on what now? What are you looking at?
I'm looking at in the analytics. I'm in the actual traffic source.
Oh, your whole channel analytics.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all got me curious.
Arwen, have you?
Yeah, because I finally found that.
No, I've been in my studio. I haven't looked at all that. I don't know how.
No, I was looking at my subscription source, and I was like, wow, we've actually had 327 subs, but we lost 63 of them.
YouTube just takes them away. Yeah, they just deem.
If they don't re-engage after a certain amount of time, they unsub them.
But they shouldn't be. That's the thing, though. They should not be touching that because what if that person just lost internet? That's it. Why are they deeming what they should wipe out and what not?
I don't know what their threshold is, though, Steven. And it seems like it's like maybe 6 months or a year. It's a good long time.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
6 months or a year, then why is it happening to me daily?
Well, and another problem with that is the algorithm. Once you stop seeing a channel show up in your feed, you sometimes forget about it. And then you think, hey, whatever happened to that channel? Then you go and look for it. It's like, oh, well, I was unsubbed. I didn't realize that. But you don't realize that, well, the algorithm stopped showing you them and you forgot about it so long that YouTube unsubbed you. Otherwise, you would have still found it. No, I know what I meant.
I don't understand.
I'm going to go lifetime here and see. Okay, so
I got out of it. It's making my head hurt.
So I'm looking at, so what are we talking about? Notifications. Okay, so lifetime notifications. View count from notifications, 10,645. 2.3%, which of my total views, which seems crazy. Because you think notifications would do, browse features is way more. That's 275,000 views in browse features lifetime. 8.3 million impressions lifetime. And then total view. Yeah. So, I mean, but it tends to line up. Browse features, YouTube search, suggested videos, channel pages, other YouTube features. This is in order. And then notifications is like 7 down, which you would think that, you know, when you create a video, and if presuming that, you know, maybe 30% have notifications turned on, I mean, that number, even at 30%, 25%, 25% of your subs have notifications turned on. That should be a much higher figure.
So it actually proves that their systems are fucking broken.
Well, their notification system is for damn sure.
Yeah.
I mean, at least in for a lot of things. I mean, I know that notifications, because I can see in the first 30 minutes of a video going out, I can look at the notifications and see, okay, there's a handful of folks, I know who's getting it, or not know who specifically, but I know the numbers are pretty consistent. But then after that, it rolls off, and that's why at about the 3-hour mark, I start sending out additional shares for it. You know, hey, in case you missed it, blah, 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 blah. And then I might do one the next day if it's a really hot video, like the one at the Thursday, that I'll send it out again and just see if I can keep it moving like I have.
Yeah.
So
this is actually a great talk. I actually want to I have now something to talk about because I don't know anything about numbers. So.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. And dude, yeah, let me know and we'll help share it out and get everybody there to watch that, because it's something to me. Anybody who is on YouTube or is thinking about doing YouTube needs to know this shit.
I agree.
I really do think if y'all have not watched it, I would highly, highly encourage you to go watch the video series that Critical Drinker started doing. It's not on his main channel. I think it's on Critical Drinker After Hours, his secondary channel. And,
I watched a couple of them.
It's basically how to be a YouTuber, and he really he goes through a lot.
You
of
have
stuff.
to be on camera though, don't you?
No, that's actually one of the things he said. Don't be on camera.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I'm shoving everybody away just by being on camera.
Well,
They
no,
can't
it's
handle
not
it.
that. It's
That makes
you know,
sense for me too.
no.
They get to develop their own image of who you are without breaking the reality.
Well, that's part of it. Absolutely, you're correct.
That's why I stuck with it. Yeah.
The other thing too, though, and his big thing, especially now, again, this doesn't work for live streams, obviously, because that's a totally different dynamic. And that's one of the things he says: don't live stream. You know, now that's if you really want to build a channel and get a bunch of subs. But I understand that some people like doing that. And that's fine. And if that's what you enjoy, then by all means do it. Good on you. But his point is that script your videos. You know, if you're going to make videos, if you're going to try to build a YouTube channel, script it. Don't worry about recording yourself on camera. Script it, record the narration, put in images, put in videos, just like you see. Just look at all of Critical Drinker's videos. He is not in any video that he does. The only time Critical Drinker is on camera is if he is doing a live stream. That's it.
There's a question for you. Any more videos with WDW Pro coming?
Yes. I don't know when just yet. It's just a matter of, like I said, the last several weeks have been so busy. And in fact, just getting those videos done that I did with Pro was, shit, man, I didn't sleep for a while just because of everything going on. Plus that, there's actually at least 2 more videos that I could cut from the first 2.5-hour session we did almost a month ago. I just haven't gotten to it. And we still have other stuff to record. I talked to Pro a few days ago. Of course, he's enjoying the Easter weekend, and we'll be catching up soon, though.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. But yeah, definitely keep me in the loop on when you are going to do this, or if you do it together or with somebody else, and we'll help promote the shit out of it and get it out there.
Sure, I'll host you on my channel.
Yeah.
I think it'd be good.
Yeah, it's like I said, finally I'm getting a little bit of a breather after the last, almost 2 months at this point. This is spring every year for me for the last 4 or 5 years since Mrs. Renegade opened up her own music school. It's just, this is what we got. And then usually in the fall too, right around Thanksgiving week and then through the first 2 weeks of December, it's like, fuck, I'm out. It's because we got all the Christmas and the holiday concerts and stuff like that. It is just, it's the same maniacal stuff. There's usually a week or two during the summer because she's got summer camps, but that's not near as bad as like right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just, it follows the school year. I mean, you think about it, it's the same thing for obvious reasons. I mean, it's that's the clientele that we have. We got school kids, so it's just, yeah, it wears you out. I mean, people ask me for the last several weeks, man, are you and Doomcock fighting? Because you haven't been on his show. And like, I'm like, no, bro. I'm like, we're fine. I'm like, this is the mentality of, unfortunately, a lot of people in the YouTube audience and the social sphere. It's like, you don't show up on somebody's channel for a while, and everybody thinks, oh man, they had a fight. They got in a fight, man. I hated you. I'm like, no, life and shit, y'all. It happens, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's like I didn't do my own show 4K for you that I do with Tom over in Midnight's Edge. Like, I wasn't even on my own show that he and I created for a fucking month because of this. It's like poor Tom was like rescheduling, getting other hosts and shit like that, and it turned out great. It worked well, and it was a lot of, you know. It was fun watching it because, like, I was sitting there chilling, running tech rehearsals and stuff, and I kind of had him on, and I'm like, I wish I could be there. This is a great conversation, but I'll see you in a month, you know? I felt terrible, but I knew it was going to happen, so.
Good job.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I want to thank you for coming on today and hanging out with us. I really appreciate that.
It's a lot of fun, man. I love coming here and doing it. I'll do it. It's like I said, I'll do whenever I can. Like, today was a great day because I knew it was going to be quiet. I was going to be sitting here at the computer all day. Like, I've got 7 minutes and 50 some odd seconds left. I'm waiting on this render right now, this 4K render for the last, run of the play that we did. I was going to be sitting here doing this kind of stuff, moving data. So I'm like, sure, yeah, man, I'll jump on and we can chat and goof off.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Well, anytime you got free time, door's always open.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Thanks, and I'll be around tonight for Echo Base. I don't know if I'll be there the whole time, but that's another one of those things. Like, I have not every Saturday night. I'm either running a tech rehearsal or I'm running an actual performance for the last month. So this will be the first time I've actually watched an EBN Saturday night show since end of March, end of February maybe. First week of March, first week of March, something like that. So I'll go in there if nothing else, just to piss X-Wing off. So
yeah, I'm gonna do some trolling tonight.
Oh yeah, I'm in the mood. I'm overdue. I'm just pissed that Coach isn't gonna be there. So I'm like, God damn it.
Well, you can probably DM him some dick pics or something.
Not my dick pics. So
so what else is? Oh my God.
Yeah, exactly. That's the way to do it.
You just go on the internet and download a dick pic.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm kidding? I have sent Coach a dick pic before of I just went on Google and I'm like, large, black, and that was it. And then
damn.
and then I forget. No, he basically set up the joke, and I'm like, okay, this is too easy. And yeah, that's what happened. Y'all think Coach is such a goody two shoes? He's really not.
He's a nasty bastard.
Oh no, he has got a mouth on him. It's absolutely hilarious. I wish I could go. That's another thing. I wish I could go to the meetup in a couple of weeks. And like Coach and Nick are both, oh my God, don't tell me you can't make it. I'm like, I can't. And it was funny because I told them on a show a few weeks ago, I thought it was the beginning of April. And they said, oh, well, no, it's the end of April, so you can come to that. And I'm like, well, no, I swear to God, I asked this question before. And then I looked. I'm like, oh, the first show that we had, the one I'm editing the videos for now, was the first 2 weeks in April. But I have another show coming up at the end of April. Now, fortunately, I'm not running tech for that. I just have to film it, which is a massive difference in terms of time commitment. It's much less. So, but I still can't. I can't go to Nashville or whatever it is that weekend because I'm going to be filming, the junior plays. So.
Well, hell, you can just say screw that and then come to Retropalooza in October in Arlington.
Retropalooza.
One state to the left.
Yeah, I know where Arlington is, bro.
October 22nd and 23rd.
I'll take a look, see what's going on.
Hell yeah, man. Loki's going to be here. Nick's going to be here. Mike, I think Paulie's going to be here.
Okay. Yeah, send me the information on
Arwen,
that.
Arlena, they're coming.
Because that's one of those things where it's easy enough to where, you know, I can bail out from the office a little early, you know, Friday midday, hop on a plane, and I mean that's a 1 hour flight from here basically, not much, or maybe an hour 15, but yeah.
Hell yeah.
If I got nothing else going on that weekend, then yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
But with my luck, that'll be another weekend where there's a play or a show or something going on. So that's just always how it winds up.
Yeah, I got a feeling somebody's going to jail. And it's probably going to be me.
I'm going to stay my ass in Louisiana in that case.
That's the reason they don't let me out much.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Valiant. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Arwen, for being here.
Thank you,
I really
Daryl.
appreciate you guys. The dogs are barking. They're ready to go out, so I got to let them go before they piss all over the house. So anyway, for the 4 people that are still here, thank you so much. And if you're watching this after the fact, God bless you. We love you, and y'all take care. And remember, no matter where you are in the galaxy, you will always have a seat at our table. Y'all take care.